Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all miss me? Huh? A little bit? No? No? Slightly? Allegedly? Maybe? Late as usual. Low-key, I was on time. I don't want to hear shit from you, bitch. 5 minutes don't even count for real. Doctors give you 15, okay? You can wait 5. Let me tweet that I'm live. Live. Offkai stories. Live now. I missed you, Stamina emoji. Well, what's good? All right. Hold on. Not the soldier pose. Yo, I gotta get ready to be drafted, man. Yo, low key chat. I'm good. Yo, listen, if we get into World War III, no politics, okay? I'm not gonna elaborate. I don't want y'all to start speaking about that. What is your opinion on the Iran conflict? Listen, no, don't ask me shit, okay? All I'm saying is, if there is a World War III, bitch, I'm too sick to get drafted. So for the first time in literally my whole life, being chronically ill is a buff. Yes. Yes. Because I get to stay my ass the fuck home. Yeah. I ain't leaving this motherfucker, so we good off that. We good off that. Only buff you get. No, dead ass. Literally, the only one. But it's like, I'll take it though. You can't hate on the blessing, you know, just because you don't like how it came to you, you know what I'm saying? A blessing is still a blessing, you know. We take those. We take those low key. Anyways, I'll make my gamer subs. Since I woke up. Yo, I woke up at 4 a.m., bro, today. Dead ass 4 in the morning, bro. I've been up since 4. I did not take no fucking nap, nothing. How am I functioning? I don't fucking know. If my voice sounds a little bit shot, it's because it is. Also, pray to God I didn't get sick. I mean, my throat hurt before I went to Offkai because I don't know if it's allergies or acid reflux. It's something. I just hope I didn't get sick from the motherfuckers at Offkai that didn't like shower or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But I can't even enjoy my teens. I mean, if you're a teen, you're not getting drafted, so you're gonna enjoy your teens, bitch. Don't worry about it. Listen. You'll be fine. If you live in the U.S. mainland, you'll be fine, bro. They're not gonna attack us physically. That's not how these sort of things go, bro. They always go for the financials, economics. Anyways, I'm drinking me some lemonade flavor. Yo, the Gamer Says people were there. I fuck with them. Dude, I live in Europe. Oh, you're fucked then. Good luck to you, motherfucker. I don't know how that's gonna work, bitch. That's some European problems. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, listen. If you in the EU, I don't see you. Okay, bitch. That ain't my issue. All right. I'll give you a tissue, but I can't help you. Okay. So, you know, if you got a problema, you figure it out, okay? Y'all act like I'm not. The American education system and geography is ass, so I don't even know where y'all are on the map. People, y'all always say we don't know geography, and right now I don't. Where are you? I'm doing the Bird Box challenge. Hello? Nah, that's fucked up. Y'all, yeah, hopefully everything's fine. Oh my God, were you the doctor guy? Bro. I met the Dr. VTuber who's in chat, bro, and I was like telling him how fucking diseased I was. He was like, damn. You know it's bad when the doctor says damn. you know it's bad when the doctor says damn. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you know it's fucked. It's up for me. I was like, shit, okay. Bro said Joe dropped the damn. All right, it's over. Absolutely cookied and cream, bro. Absolutely cookied and cream. Yo, what's up, Brandon? 57 months of calling you late. Also, just because doctors get 15 minutes to be late, you get 2. No, doctors get like hours to be late. The patients get 15 minutes is what I was saying. Hi, Quinn. I was the hentai guy. Oh my God. Yo, wait, I had this guy. Bro. Yo, this man. Yo, I've never in my life had someone ask me to sign a hentai art book. Okay, this motherfucker rolls up. The whole cover is bitches with their titties out. I'm like, yo. I was like, type shit. Hey, I'm never gonna forget that. You the hentai guy. If I ever, listen, I don't remember what your face looks like, but if I meet you again, just say I'm the hentai guy and I'll remember. Did you sign on a titty? No, I did the inside of the cover because listen, my dumbass, I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring a Sharpie. I'm stupid. I'm dead ass dumb. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit dumb. So I didn't have shit to sign shit. So I just used whatever other people had, and he only had a pen. So I couldn't sign on the cover. But I did like the inside of the cover, you know? Oh my God, Sawtown. Yo, guys. Well, I didn't know you had a Twitch account. Okay, anyways, yo, guys. This is my new bestie, okay? Listen, I'm just saying. Listen, okay, I'll just go through the days. Before I start talking about people, okay? Anyway, Sawtown's my bestie, okay? I fuck with him. He's good vibes. Y'all didn't even know who that is, all right? Bro had me fucking cracking up. Okay, I'm gonna go through the days of Offkai. I love you, yo. I don't know if you stream on Twitch, but I'm gonna follow you on Twitch too. Fuck it. If you ever had any questions about VTubing and shit, hit me up, bro. I mean, I left the community kind of, but you know. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, okay, it's story time about Offkai. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Listen, I might be irrelevant when y'all look at my CCV, but in person, I had some motion. Okay, and I was kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit surprised because I low-key thought everybody hated me. I'm gonna be so dead ass. The Twitter propaganda was getting to me, okay? When you see like a tweet every 2 to 3 business weeks with 6 to 10,000 likes of people just like ripping your asshole apart, giving you new orifices, like I really thought in person people were gonna be like, but no, people in person were low-key chill, so I appreciate y'all, you know, shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? It was good vibes, for the most part. There was one thing I did want to talk about involving people hating me, but I'll get to that later, okay? Yo, all I'm saying, if you listen, okay, actually, chat, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What, you know what, y'all enable me, so you're gonna say yes anyways, but I'm just gonna ask it so I can at least say I got feedback. If someone like name drops me and talks about me publicly on an account that's public and not locked, am I allowed to respond, or am I the fucked up one for doing so? I just need to know, because personally, I know I'm like, if I respond on the Twitter, I'm the fucked up person, you know? But part of me is like, if I talk about it without naming names or showing the tweet, is that fine? Fuck them. Okay, y'all see, y'all are fucked up. No, I can't ask y'all. See, my mind is like, you can't respond. Okay, anyway, whatever, fuck it. I'll get to that later. Yo, I didn't know who you were until Hazmi explains to me. Okay, honestly, that's good. You know, it's better, okay? I'm glad. All right, that way you didn't have any, like, you know, my first impression being as, like, cooked as it was is, like, accurate. You know what I'm saying? That way you didn't expect more. You know, if you don't know me, you expect way less. Okay, anyways. So here's how it happened with Offkai. I flew in. You look like Dash from The Incredibles. Bitch, who the fuck are you? Nah. This is your first chat in my chat, bitch. No. Shut your ass up, bro. I can see it too, which is why I want you to shut up. All right, okay, W first shatter, bro. Okay, anyways, so I get to Offkai a day early, okay? I get there on Thursday, all right? And my plan was, yo, I'm gonna get dinner with the homies, okay? The homies was not trying to get dinner with me, okay? Fuck you, Johnny, okay? Fuck all of y'all, honestly, all right? Fuck Asteroid Music, no, I'm kidding. They were busy, okay? They were busy, all right? My plan was I was gonna take everyone out to dinner, okay? You know, for the one time. And I was gonna say hi to everyone because, I mean, I know pretty much everyone except Kira. I'd never met Kira before. And I was like, fuck it. I'll take you out for dinner or whatever. And then they were like, we're busy. I was like, what you mean you're busy? Yo, tell me why Offkai had him doing sound check at 8 p.m. So that shit was a flop. Okay, couldn't do that. Next day they were all busy. But the day one, I was like, I'm gonna get my badge early and wait for Johnny to finish his like sound check. Cause I thought they were doing it at like noon. Okay, noon to like 4. Right? That's what I thought. That's what they thought. I get there, you know, I'm chilling, I'm standing in line. Listen, at this point, like I said, I thought everyone hated me. So, okay, day one, I was standing in line like this on my phone, like, you know, anxious as fuck. Okay. First of all, I get there. This is the old TwitchCon venue from like, how long ago? Like, it's 2016, first TwitchCon I ever went to. So it was like a throwback. Okay. Last time I was at this bitch was like middle school. So I was in this line, and this is when I was a fan of streamers, and now I'm a streamer that people are fans of. Like, it's crazy, you know, tables have turned. But I'm in the line, and I guess I forget. I don't know. I really only see myself as big as my Twitch following, but I forget like my disease. You know, the disease of my content has spread further than this tiny platform. This is probably my smallest platform, but this is the one I like consider the most when I kind of gauge interest for things, right? So I was standing in this line, bro. It starts outside. I'm like, oh, okay. It starts outside. You pick it up at the front desk. That's it. We go inside. It snakes like 8 times. I'm like, bro, what you mean you snaking 8 times? So I'm standing in line, and I have like some people like in line, and the snake were like looking at me all weird. I was like, oh fuck, these motherfuckers might know who I am. And then one of them was like, can I get a picture? I was like, fuck it, sure, whatever. So I take a picture. You know, when you take one picture, everyone else in line is like trying to be like, who is this? You know, everyone's trying to like lock in and be like, is this someone I know, to kind of see. So then fucking like 4 other people walk up. I'm like, damn, y'all, they're like leaving their spot in line. I'm like, you know, fuck taking a picture of me, okay? Let me take your spot in line. You like damn near an hour wait ahead of me. Can I just like, you know, be like, yo, Quinn, what's good? You know, pretend like we friends or something, okay? Like, why do you want to take a picture? Like, let me cut in line, okay? But, you know, whatever, okay? I stood in line. I didn't wait, okay? I didn't flex my... I should have asked someone to let me cut in line, honestly. That would have been a fucking move. I'm thinking about that now. I didn't even think about that then. But I was sitting there with literally a water cup in my mouth like this. Like, there was like a shitty plastic water cup, and I was on my phone like... And motherfuckers were like, oh, are you Quinn? And I was like, maybe. So I took a few pictures. There was like 4 or 5, nothing crazy. Then after the snake, you walk across the room and there was another snake. Like, yo, I should have just flatlined at that point. Like, go fuck me, man. Okay, another snake. So it took me an hour and a half to get my badge. And I went there a day early thinking it would be quicker. I low-key think everyone thinks it's gonna be quicker a day early, so everyone goes a day early so it's longer. So fuck that. But anyways, I was waiting for Johnny, okay, this whole fucking time, literally standing in the center of the con entrance. Bro, I had people walking up to me. I'm like, Johnny, where the fuck are you, bro? Where the fuck let me come backstage. Where the fuck are you? Y'all, sorry, you can't come back here. I'm like, okay, why not? Well, you weren't invited. Offkai didn't invite me. I'm not clouded. I had a weekend badge. Okay, so if you have a weekend badge, that means you paid to go there and like you're not relevant. So I decided to go there 2 weeks ago. I probably could have gotten like a cool kids badge, but I didn't because it was so last minute. So I was with the normies, okay, which honestly where I belong. And fucking I was like, yo, okay, I'm cooked. And then this random lady, bro, I sort of got like an angel. I don't know. I don't even remember her name, okay, but she said hi to me like 80 times after this. Comes from the industry section down to me and is like, do you want me to bring you backstage? And I was like, me, you know me, of course. So I go backstage and I pretty much get to look at all the artist alleys and the booths getting set up prior, you know. When I'm at the artist alley, I run into Naomi and Avery, you know, ex-Dustco, you know. I was like, hey, what's good, friends? What's good? What's good, friends? You know, I run into, who else I run into? Oh, Lacia Everlight, if y'all don't know, fire artist. And then Lacia gave me this. Hold on now, twin. Okay, so she gave me this. which apparently Gallows made for the Bite Sleeve event like mad long ago. She said someone gave it to her. I don't know who gave it to her, so whoever that was, thank you. And then Lacia gave me this. And guess what, bitch? Guess what? I got it signed too. Yeah. I got it signed too. They're like, do you want anything? And I was like, I want me one of these. So I got me one of these signed, and I'm gonna put it here. And then she gave me one of these too. So that was dope. Yo, that's like for the 16 months. People seen your face, and as tall as you are and saw you, I'm shocked you got noticed. Wait, people who have seen your face and as tall as you are, I'm shocked you got noticed. You mean you're shocked? I'm shocked that I got noticed? Yo, what's up, Nick? I got news from you. Bro, did you get bitches? Are you dating the girl now? Are you out the mud? Are you out the friend zone? Yo, my friend Nick made it out the friend zone after being in the friend zone for 6 months. That's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my man. Yo, what's up, Prince C? What? Thanks so much for the tier 1. Brand, thank you for the 57 months. Thank you. Wisteria Butterflies, thank you for tier 1 too. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get back to what we was talking about. So that's day 1. I ended up looking at all the industry panels and events, and pretty much it was a bunch of really anxious looking people like setting shit up last minute. And I was sitting there on a chair on my phone like, yo, Johnny, are you fucking done yet? And then like an hour later, Johnny was done. And bro went to his hotel without even telling me. So bro left the venue I was at to go to a different one, and then went back to where I was at to meet me. And I'm like, you should have just told me we were done. Anyways, we talked for a little bit, and then kind of went our ways. I went, the fuck did I do that night? No one was around. I wanted to get dinner, so I fucking called Jay and the boys and played League of Legends in my fucking hotel room. And Uber Eats Shake Shack. Like, it was a low point for me, okay? Day 1 was kind of not it, okay? Well, it was day 0.5 because the event hadn't even started yet, but it was kind of not it, okay? I was like, fucking damn, bro. Like, damn. What the fuck? You're no longer bitchless? Let's go. Yo, Nick got a fucking bitch before I did. What the fuck? Low-key look basically if I was looking for you in a crowd, I'd struggle. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I would post my fits on Twitter, not because I wanted likes, but so people knew what the fuck I was wearing. So all of y'all clowning me for the pictures, fuck yourself. It's so everyone else knew what I was wearing. Okay? All right. That's why. All right. Next day, well, technically day 1, because that was day 0.5. Day 1, first day of the event. I made sure I woke up like kind of early. I woke up at like 10:30. The event started at like 11. So I woke up at 10:30. And showered, all that, you know, walked my ass to a cafe to get me some food, some breakfast. And I go to the event. What happened the first day? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe me telling this in the order of days is a bad idea because I don't remember fucking anything. Is that the first day? Wait, hold on. Oh, yes. Okay. The first day was kind of the most random one. Nothing was really planned, but I did so much shit. Honestly, I'm glad so many people went, like creator friends of mine that I didn't know were fucking going. So I would kind of just bounce around between groups because I literally had no plans. My plan was to hang out with Johnny and his group, but they had this shit all day that day. They had like a panel, a concert, so I was just roaming around by myself like a chicken with his head cut off. So the first day I walked through all the Artist Alley booths, and got all of that shit essentially. And I kind of knocked all that out in one day. The first day in the Artist Alley was insane. It was the most crowded it was the whole event. There were like lines. My friend Dusko's booth had a line around the fucking like through the whole hall just to get shit from there. So I was like, damn. That's a lot of damage. So of course my greedy ass, I was not waiting in that fucking line. So I went behind the booth. I was like, yo, what's good? And got all my shit priority early. Fuck all of y'all plebeians that had to wait. This is what having friends is for. Okay, the power of friendship. Who's Johnny? Johnny's the guy that everyone thought I was dating at WeebCon like a year ago. And I was gonna do another couple picture with him, but like low key, I forgot about it. But that would have been fire. But yeah. Anyways, so I got all of that stuff out of the way, you know, had some Nepo connections to get me some art early. A lot of people actually had merch with me. I was really surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to Offkai, thinking like I was just gonna like hang with friends, and like I was not really like me. Like I was like, I kind of was like, I'm not shit, you know, just going to Offkai. But low-key, there was a lot of merch in me. So I'm gonna go through all the merch that I bought. So let me grab everything. Hold on now. Some of these are, oh shit. Some of these are definitely like business cards and shit, but I'm just gonna go through everything. Okay? I bought some merch of like me, friends, you know, people far removed, other things, whatever, okay? So by myself, I walked through the artiste alley, and I got me one of these. Yo. Like I said, shout out to nepotism, because bitch, I got like half of this shit for free, okay? And I was like trying to pay for it. Some of these motherfuckers was like, no. So I got me one of these, which was fucking crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, look at this, bro. You can wear this shit. You can wear this shit. Look at this. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Got big sis on here, and then they have something for you to like wrap it around too. Low key, like this, it looks like the Chinese flag. I kind of look like I'm repping the CCP. Let's go Pyongyang. Wait, that's North Korea. My fault, gang. Ah, shit, whatever. I don't know. You know, I got me one of these though. I got one of these. Which I didn't have to pay for this. Shout out to y'all. And yeah. So, shout out to y'all. for the free ski. Shout out to nepotism. How the fuck do you fold? You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna just throw. I don't know. I don't know how to do with that. This technically goes with it too. I don't even know what the hell that is. So next thing I got. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff in here. I'm gonna be honest. Half of these probably business cards. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh yeah, this is my badge. Yeah, look at me. See, weekend. I was a normie, chat. But look, I got one of these. It says I am garbage. I was not collecting ribbons, bro. Okay, but I have the I am garbage. I had to take the one, and this is June, who is my new friend. And I had to take that because bro was popping his booty out. Anyways, things I got. I got this cute little pin of myself. This is by Dusko and or like Naomi, whatever. This is the homie. This is the one that I scammed the shit out of by walking behind the booth because I have friends. Shout out to friendship, W friendship. You know, friendship goes crazy. What else? Oh. Someone that I don't know if they've announced that they were there, but I may or may, if you know what this is from, you know what I'm talking about. I was given this by a an angel. Nepotism. What else? Is this just like business cards? A lot of this shit is just business cards. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, this is something from Oshibar, which was like a day later, but this was cool. No, this was the same day actually. This was later though. I'll talk about this later. I got that. Oh, someone did one of those like weird rave friendship bracelet handshakes and gave me one of these. I had to be taught how to do that shit. But I was like, yo, listen, I don't do LSD, so I don't know how this works. And they were like, I got you, friend. Oh, yeah. This girl drew me, which was cute. Also, if I'm forgetting people's names, I'm so sorry. I'm actually just like that dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, the rest of this is just like business cards. I was given so many business cards. I was like, damn. All right. Now it's cool stuff. Oh wait, this is a lawyer's business card I got. I'm keeping this shit. Yo, I had a lawyer walk up to me day one. Yo, they were like, listen, bro. If you need legal representation, I got you. I was like, yo, this feel a little bit targeted. I ain't gonna lie. They said my name and everything. I was like, what you mean if I need legal representation? They're like, you the target. Like, they pretty much said, like, you're the target audience. Like, you need a lawyer. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, this would have been great, like, you know, a year and a half ago, honestly. So anyways, apparently their whole company had like a booth at Offkai, bro, like a whole ass law firm. Like, and it wasn't on some like bullshit. Like, it's a real law firm. And one guy at the law firm convinced his company to like let him go to Offkai because he thinks more VTubers need lawyers. And his law firm agreed. So like he somehow figured out how to go to Offkai on a work trip. And like the company, like his law firm was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, my man is a fucking goat. No. Because imagine somehow convincing your law firm that to get you to buy a booth for you at Offkai, pay for your ticket, and get you industry access. Because you know he's just a VTuber fan, bro. And he was like, yo, this is the best 4 days of work ever. W scam, honestly. Shout out to him. He did fucking great with that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I respect. He was cooking, and he's not wrong. A lot of VTubers need better copyright because you technically it's art and it's an IP and it's an image and like so. I mean, that's what he that's like what would I say? That is a good opportunity or union of interests. So it's not even a scam, but W scam though. You know what I'm saying? W scam though. They're not a VTuber lawyer firm. They're just a normal lawyer firm, but now they're like willing to represent VTubers. Wisteria Butterflies, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, what else did I get? Oh my god, yo, this booth, bro. Let me find the artist on Twitter. Actually, shout out to this person, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with this person heavy, bro. Okay, so if y'all don't have ever seen, and y'all have definitely seen some of this art at one point on the Twitter, but y'all have seen this before. This art is fucking heat, bro. Fucking heat. I love this art. It's so fucking detailed. It looks fire. It looks amazing. And then I also got... Wait. Damn, prints are really... I got this one too. They drew this one as well. Y'all remember that? So I got both of these. So I'm gonna definitely put these on my wall. But yeah, I got the birthday art from the dead guy, and I got the art from, you know, me. So this is the art of my friend, this is the art of me. So yeah, got that. But they also, yo, they made a fucking standee of me, bro. Dead ass. So their name on Twitter is Pochamo. It's literally at POCA or POCHAIMO. I took a picture of them too. Let me show y'all. They were super sweet, bro. They were like, can you sign my thing? I was like, you want me to sign your art? Okay. Like, you the cool one, not me. But yeah, they were super cool. They were super cool. It was nice meeting them. And yeah, that's my signature, for those y'all wondering. It's like supposed to look like lightning, you know? The ends are like lightning too. Yo, one of my IRL friends saw me fucking post a thing of me signing whatever and was like, your signature sucks. I'm like, yo, it's supposed to look like a lightning bolt. Like, it's not supposed to be like fancy. Like, bitch, I'm not signing it like this is a legal document, okay? Anyways, they made a fucking standee of me, bro, at their booth. They had so much cool shit. They had a whole ass standee of me, as like a Pokemon trainer, bro. Like, tell me this is not fucking heat. And low-key, I like all of these Pokemon too. We got the fucking, Dragonair, of course. We got Umbreon Shiny. Yo, like, and they were selling this at Offkai. I don't know if anyone bought it because I'm kind of irrelevant, but like the fact that they like were fucked with me enough to make some merch that they might not sell is kind of what made me like happy. So, but yeah, they had all this. I was really surprised, like I said, to see any merch of me because I really am not shit anymore. Like, I have fallen from grace significantly. So any merch of me was like a big shock. But yeah, they had this. They have like a lightning standee thing too. Yeah, this is going on the shelf for fucking sure, bro. Which is nice because now y'all can actually see merch of me that I buy. Before, like, you couldn't. But now it's like I have even more reason to get it because you can see it. But they gave me this for free. I did not pay a dime for this shit. I paid for the posters because I wanted to pay for something. But look at this. Yo! Tell me this is not fucking fire, bro. Heat. If y'all want to support the artist, follow them on Twitter. This is their account. This is them. They deserve way more followers, bro. Their art is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So follow them. All right. Next thing I got. Oh yeah, I got this too. This was so cute. Oh my God. This was the same person who had like the robe. And then this is a sticker I got from Desco as well. They were selling, which is so fucking cute too. I love art style. They did my panels, by the way, for those y'all, if it looks familiar to you. And then another thing, what else? Oh yeah, I got some more stuff too. I swear to God, there's something else in here. Wait, did I already take it out? Oh, I did. Oh, this is the lawyer too. Yo, I took all the lawyer's information. I was like, yes, please. I definitely need your ass. I definitely need your ass. Yo, I was like, I'm not losing this. And then I had someone like give me art that they drew, which was really cool. I don't know. People were just giving me shit. I was kind of like, damn. But yeah, I was literally walking around doing the whole artist alley in one swoop. Also, I got this, which I was so happy to see this as well. The person who they've done, if y'all have probably seen these if you've been to any con, the little name badges, but they did one of me. And like they have like both modes. Oh, that's so cute. So I bought one of those. Then there's this one as well, which I think this is Pochemo as well, actually. The person who did the standee. I like literally was surprised I was actually surprised there was any merch in me. I'm not even gonna lie. Any merch that I saw of me, I bought. Because I was like, damn, I didn't expect any. But this is super cute too. So cute, so cute. And then I got one of this bitch. Don't tell her that though. Because she don't deserve to know. This is literally the only person I buy merch of that's not me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm too poor to buy it of other people. But Bestie gets some privileges. All right. Anyways, so that was all the merch I bought. Oh, also I didn't buy this, but let me just show y'all it now. Might as well, since I'm I'm NDAing right now. Might as well do everything. Yo, I finally got me one of these. It's been like a year and a half. I've been trying to figure out a way to get these. I low-key am not comfortable giving out my address. I'm not gonna lie. So I was trying to find a way to get this. Damn, this shit got kind of dirty in my suitcase. But I finally got one of these. Yo, these are way bigger than I thought they were. I'm not even gonna lie. Like significantly bigger. Anyways, I might do like bite ones eventually with this person. I wanted to know what the quality was like before I did that, and this is honestly better than I thought it was gonna be, and it's really soft too. But yeah, so yeah, and I met them too, which is nice. Finally, which they were so sweet, honestly. I just didn't want to like they're like, yeah, I'll do whatever. I'm like, okay, don't do any mock-ups, any drafts, because I don't want to waste your time. But yeah, it was nice to finally meet them as well. Because I don't know, this by the way, this is by Luna Noctu Arts. I met them on day 3, but since I'm just showing all the merch now, I'll just show this. So yeah, but yeah, I know a lot of people in the picture are like, is he holding one of those? Yeah, because that was literally the same day I got this. So yeah, day 1 was kind of chill. Honestly, day 1 I did not get ganked that much. By the way, when I say ganked, that means people asking me to take a photo. Within my friend group, I made the term up, ganked. I was like, oh, they got ganked. Whenever one of us would get pulled over to have a picture, I'd be like, we getting ganked. Oh, they got ganked. Just because I think it's fucking hilarious, okay? If y'all play League of Legends, a gank is when like someone comes into your lane and tries to kill you, like without you knowing or without you being ready for it. So I was like, oh, they got ganked. They got ganked. So I kept throwing that around like, yeah, you got ganked. So if I say I get ganked, that's what I mean. Okay, people were asking for pictures. It was also funny because I could say that around people and they wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah. So the first day I didn't get ganked that much, honestly. I maybe had like 10 people ask for pictures, which low-key, I'm not gonna lie, when I went to WeebCon a year ago, right after debut, I maybe had 10 people ask me for pictures the entire time. The first day I was at Offkai, I had 10 people, which is fucking crazy. Because especially back then I had like 2,000 viewers average, and now I have like 200. What's happening? But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. So then I ended up running into Junie. I ran into Joel and Toma, randomly walking on the artist alley, and ended up going to like fucking lunch with them, which was fun. It was nice. I fucking love Juniper, bro. She's such a vibe. I literally feel like she can just vibe with fucking anyone. And then Joel was super cool. I was walking on the artist alley with him. He didn't actually come to lunch with us because homie was still buying merch. And then I went with Toma too. And then two other people that I don't really remember the names of or know who they are, to be honest, but they were like with the group. My fault, gang. And then Toma was also funny because yo, the first thing I said to her, I was like, damn, you shorter than I thought. She was like, I swear to God, she got to be like 4'8", bro. There's no way. Like, that is like a miniature lady right there. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she was tiny. It was tiny. Anyways, I can't make jokes about that. We got pizza, which was fun. And then after that, we kind of split off. I went and ended up meeting up with some former colleagues of mine. I'm not gonna say who specifically because I don't know who specifically said they were there. Also some colleagues that I had not met yet that are like in newer groups. So, and then I also met Sunny, who was also, you know, and so that was kind of random. Was kind of talking to them a bit, which was fun. I didn't really know that many. I knew one person was going because I got a DM on Twitter being like, yo, you going? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this. I was like, type shit, you gonna give me this? Okay. And so they gave me that because they made it on stream one time. And then there was more people with them. I didn't even know. Nobody even told me. Well, also, I don't really have a way to contact any of the newer people. But yeah, it was nice to finally meet some of the potential colleagues that I could have had. And we ended up getting like randomly, they invited me to like KBBQ. So I went to KBBQ with everyone. And then like one of the guys who runs like Senpai Squad or whatever the fuck knew all of them too. So I was just kind of there vibing with everybody. To be honest with you, I was just like, damn, with type shit. So I got KBBQ. That was fucking lit. That was a lot of fun. It was nice to kind of catch up with people I haven't spoken to in a while. Last time I saw some people in my like group was like Japan like 2020 damn 2023. No, yeah, 2023, bro. It's been a minute. It's been like 2 years almost. Are you sitting in your chair right now? I mean, yeah, I also just have like mobility pain, so if I'm not moving it hurts. But yeah, so that was fun. Last time I saw some of them was 2023. And then there was my first time meeting some of them, which was fucking lit. And then there was one guy that I met at Offkai 2 years ago that is friends with some of my friends that I saw again. And I low-key need to get his contact because he's a vibe too. Anyways, but yeah, my original plan or the group I was originally going to meet up with and hang out with most of the time was Connor, Lando, and I don't know if they said they were there. So I'm not going to say their name. Another one of like the, you know what I'm saying? One of the boys. And then they brought this cool guy named like June that I met for the first time, who's like another VTuber. He's a vibe. I fuck with him. He knows everybody. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that was at KBBQ ended at like 6. There was a party which was Oshi Bar, which happened at like, I don't remember, like 9 or some shit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I do not remember. And so that was something I like got an invite to the VIP section. How did I even do that? I'm not gonna lie, every VIP event that was like a thing I somehow got into. I scammed. I'm just, like I said, I'm good at scamming. So I scammed my way into that shit. I don't really remember how or who invited me or how the fuck I got into that shit. Oh, I think Toma like put me through. Yeah, Toma put me through. So I went there, W scam. There was like a rooftop they rented out for like the private section of the kind of, so Oshi Bar was like a bar they rented out with that they were doing concerts. I think like Cotton performed, Toma was the MC. There were some other people performing too. And then on the roof, there was a VIP section outside And so I remember Joel and everyone was going, and I was like, yo, and by the way, in San Jose, it's like cold at night. It's like 60 degrees, 50 to 60 degrees with wind too. And I was like, is it outside? And they were like, I don't know. So I asked Toma, and Toma was like, yeah, it's outside. I was like, shit. Walked all the way back to my hotel, got my coat, then went to the Oshi bar. So I get there, bro, a line wrapped around the fucking block for this thing. I'm like, shit. But you know what I'm saying? I had the VIP plug. So, you know, I ain't got to wait in that line like the rest of you motherfuckers. So then I walked past it, and there was a separate line that was VIP that was still low-key pretty long. I was like, why the fuck is this line? Not nearly as long. It was like 1/16 of the size of the other one. But I was like, the fact that there's a line this long for VIP is crazy, because how are there this many VIPs? But whatever. I get to the line there, okay? And I'm not going to lie. Listen, not to ego anyone. I just think this is funny. I walk up to the end of the VIP line, okay? And at this point, I'm not really 100% sure it's the VIP line. But I walk up, and the 5 girls at the end of the VIP line, eyes go like this. As if they recognize me. And I'm like, oh, shit. And not on some like, I recognize you as a friend. It's like, I recognize you as like a fan. And I was like, wait. So immediately I asked them. And I'm like, wait, guys, is this the VIP line? Because like, listen, me getting ganked in a VIP line, I'm like, this is not the like, my brain was like, there's no way this is the VIP line if people recognize me and are like fans of me. You know, I thought the VIP line was gonna be like people I already knew, right? So not on some like, why are you here thing, but it was just like, I was like, wait, am I in the right spot? And they're like, yeah, of course it's a VIP line. Like, why else wouldn't it be? And I was like, I mean, you just asked me for a picture. So like, you know, the vibe was a little bit like, I just felt like a little bit odd, you know? I was like, okay, you know, like that's fine, you know? But I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think the VIP line is people you fucking know. But there was like, obviously there was more people in, people could bring +1s. But yeah, I just did not expect anyone to like give a fuck about me in the VIP line because it was the VIP line. Anyways, those girls were super chill, okay? Not to ego them, okay? But like, they were super chill. So I had no fucking issues with them. They were like Australian. They were telling me they flew their ass all the way here. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck? I was like, for Offkai? I was like, you didn't, like, not AX, not Twitch. I'm like, Offkai? I mean, Offkai is lit, but it's like, it's not that big of a convention in retrospect to like some of the other ones, right? And they were, yeah, so they were chill. I mean, one of them was chill. I was fucking talking to her in line. She was super nice. But at first I was like, wait a damn minute. Ain't this the VIP? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, you know, I'm not to be rude, but I was like, you know, I can't even say this without sounding like a douche. But you know what the fuck I'm saying, bro? If you go to a VIP line, you don't expect people to be like asking you for pictures, you know? Because it's like, you assume it's like people that are in your industry circle, you know? But I have no qualms with them being in the VIP line. I was just surprised that anyone in the VIP line knew who I was. And so, well, that wasn't like already my friend. So get to the rooftop. The rooftop, honestly, listen, the vibe was cool. You know, my only complaint was they had a preset menu of drinks. I can't drink alcohol. So I got water. I was like, damn, they didn't have no Sprite. They didn't have no Coca-Cola. I was like, you making mixed drinks and you don't even have Sprite? I was like, come on, man, no Sprite? I need some Sprite. Like, you know, I need some Sprite. Like, because most mixed drinks, like half of them use Sprite. So I was like, oh, they'll have Sprite for sure. No, so I was just drinking fucking, they didn't have Coke, nothing. Because it was like a private bar upstairs that they could only have so many drinks up there because it wasn't a real bar. It was like a table setup that they turned into a bar. Whatever. The vibe was cool though. There was all these buildings, you're on a roof. I mean, I was meeting a bunch of people, and while I was in line for this VIP thing, the boys pulled up, bro. At first I was like, damn, this is dud. I didn't recognize anyone in the VIP line. I was like, what the fuck? And after I had people recognize me, I was like, wait, maybe this is not my vibe. But then Connor and Lando pull up, and I'm like, my night is saved. I know, people. So I was in line with them, and yeah, that was nice to have some people I fucking knew. They were late because their fucking flights got like screwed over. So finally they were open. I'm like, thank God there's some people I fucking know here. So I go in, like I said, they had a mocktail. I'm not gonna pay like $20 for a mocktail if like I might hate it. So I just got water. But yeah, I was just talking to people. I mean, there were people up there that I recognized, like there were a lot of friends. I was really vibing with June and this other guy who were friends with Connor and Lando, who came with them to Offkai. Also, Ice was there too, if y'all know who that is. But I fucking love him. Okay, he's like always happy to see me, and he's always a positive vibe. And I'm such a negative person. I'm like, damn, how are you not miserable? But like, I fuck with the vibes though. He's like, I fuck with your honesty. I'm like, yeah. But like, I fuck with, you know, you being positive and shit. You know, Ice Spice, no. This is another guy that's with their group, but I don't want to say who it is because I'm just VTuber, man. AIS, yes. AIS is their name. I don't know. I've called them like 3 names throughout the time I've knowing them. So this is what I'm calling them though. So they were chill. I always love seeing them. I've seen them like, I saw them was it TwitchCon? TwitchCon was the last time I saw them. Yeah, they're a vibe. And I was talking to June. There was another guy, I don't have his contact information, but I was vibing with them on the roof. Okay, like new friends. They were super nice. They were the vibe. I low-key was talking shit with them. It was great. Okay, it was fucking great. I mean, I was talking shit and they were listening, but like it was great, you know, type shit. And I was giving one of them like definitely like unsolicited advice. Like I was like, yeah, just do your own thing, man. Like fuck networking, fuck people. Like it doesn't help that much if you're a guy in the VTuber scene anyways. And he was like, yeah. I was like, it's just potential drama. So if your content can stand on your own, that's the best advice I could give you. And they were like, type shit. So, you know, that's kind of what happened. But that was fun. And then we left as a group and we ended up going back to one of our hotel rooms and just kind of chatting a bit and then went to bed. Then there was day 2. Day 2 was the day where the ganking really ramped up. The gankery. So day 2, damn, wait, was this day 2 or day 3? I don't even remember. No, this was day 2. Day 2, I get there, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I walked around for a bit and no one was like recognizing me, but after a while, like people kept coming up to me like constantly. Like I'm not gonna lie, I really thought everyone hated me. Like I thought everyone in the VTuber scene like did not fuck with me. I was like low-key, me hanging out. I even told some of my friends that I was meeting up there. I'm like, low-key, me being around you, probably bad PR for you. So if you don't want me to say I'm here with you, let me fucking know. Cause I really thought like motherfuckers really fucking hated me. I'm not even gonna lie. And I did see a tweet, which I'll talk about later on day 2, of someone tweeting like, I saw Quinn with a standing emoji. And the replies, at first I was like, oh, it was a fan that was too nervous to say hi, or a viewer that was so nervous to say hi. No. This was like definitely like a I don't fuck with Quinn person. And I looked at the replies of this tweet. By the way, this tweet had 2,000 likes, okay? Not to be negative, but every tweet on their account the past month barely even broke 100. The one about me, you get a free 2K. Like I said, talking shit about me on Twitter is free clout. If you want to get likes, just fucking do it, okay? It's a strategy, I think, at this point. It's a strategy for the oomphs to get clout. So fuck all of y'all. I see what the fuck y'all doing, okay? Y'all farming me. Y'all are dead ass farming me at this point. It's fucking crazy, literally. So they tweeted that they saw me with a standing emoji. And at first I was like, oh, like maybe they were just scared to say up to me. No. I look at the replies of this tweet and like, you know, when someone blocks you on Twitter, you can't respond, right? You literally cannot respond. Like you can't. All of these people in the replies, I couldn't respond to any of them. The tweeter themselves, I could. But all these people in the replies, I couldn't respond. And they literally were genuinely saying to this person, who, by the way, I didn't interact with this person. I don't know what the fuck this person looks like. I don't know who the fuck this person is. They tweeted that they saw me. And everyone in the replies was apologizing for the emotional distress they experienced for me being in the same room as them. I'm sorry. No, I'm actually sorry. Please grow some balls. No. I'm not saying the original tweeter was saying they were emotionally distressed. They didn't even say that. They just implied that they saw me and they didn't like me. Okay, that's all they did. But everyone else in the fucking comments, you need to genuinely go outside. Like experience some real life adversity. If me being at a convention that I said I was gonna go to like a month prior is emotionally distressing to you, that I'm in the same room as you. And you have to remember, You guys all these people on Twitter, they all know what I look like. I don't know what a single one of these motherfuckers look like. So it's not like I'm gonna see you in person and be like, oh, I saw that tweet you fucking made, bitch. Like, no, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to, because you all are faceless. You all have your Oshi as your face, or some random Love and Deep Space character, or some amalgamation of the four, okay? Like, you got some random BL character, like some manga character, some anime dude in your profile picture. I don't know who the fuck any of y'all are, but literally, the replies, and I was not looking for this tweet. It was on my For You page, okay? The Twitter really said, this about you, so it's for you, okay? And there were like, oh, I don't even know. I bookmarked the tweet because I was like, I was curious to see how big it was gonna get. The tweet now has 42 replies, 2.4 thousand likes, 64,000 views, 70 retweets, and genuinely everyone in the replies is like, my condolences. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Stay safe. I'm sorry. What happened to you? I hope you feel better. Did you run the other way? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for what happened to you. Sorry for your loss. Prayers for you, Oomph. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Hope you're able to heal from that awful experience. No. Dead ass. Someone verbatim replied to this tweet. Yeah, and there were some people in the replies, like the replies are killing me. But like some of these people genuinely thought it was serious. Damn, I'm sorry. Stay clear, be safe. Oh, my condolences. Someone said congrats because they were confused. Like, the fuck everyone talking about? Yikes, I hope you're okay. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh. And like, hope you recover soon. Sorry for your loss. Get well soon. And like, I thought it was like regular QuinnBenet people being sarcastic. No. These are all, none of these people follow me, and half of them have me blocked. So they were like dead serious. Like, I thought this was a meme at first. No, they were dead ass, which is even fucking crazier. So I just want to say to all of you people, if you see me at a con and I emotionally disturb you so much that you feel the need to be that triggered by me, keep in mind, I don't know what any of you look like. I do not apologize. I'm glad I made you uncomfortable, actually, because what the fuck is this? Like, no, let's be so serious. This is like so diluted and far from reality. It's actually crazy. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, I could have ignored this and not said anything, but I just think this is actually one of the cases where this has gotten so ridiculous that, like, I'm just going to say it's ridiculous because y'all don't fucking like me anyways, clearly, okay? Like, this is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that people feel the need to tweet that, like, the original poster, in my opinion, I don't even think they meant for it to get this negative, if I'm being honest with you. I genuinely don't think they did. And shout out to them because they didn't fucking lie. There was some in the replies that was like, please tell me he's short. Please tell me he's short. So they could like shit on me. And they were like, honestly, nah, he's like, he has to be like at least 5'11". So they were, the original poster was keeping it a buck. The original poster was keeping it a buck, you know? Original poster was keeping it a buck. But like, I just genuinely think this is insane. Like, like this is unnecessary. Like, you can be in the same room as me and like not die. Like, it's okay. I'm not gonna stab you. Okay, I'm not gonna bite you. I'm not gonna fucking walk up to you and be like, fuck you. Literally, I don't know what you look like. I don't know what any of you look like unless you reveal yourself to me. So I just think that's ridiculous. Whatever, man. Anyways, I thought that was ridiculous and hilarious, but like, motherfuckers were like, I can't believe that even became a thing. Like, genuinely. So this is what I mean by I thought everyone hated me. Like, because I get shit like this online all the time. But anyways, most of y'all at Offkai were fucking chill, okay? I fuck with everyone else that I met. I mean, I don't think I met that person who tweeted that, but fuck everyone in that thread, bro. Dead ass. But yeah, I'm glad. If I made you that upset, I'm glad. I'm gonna keep going to these events and I'm gonna keep making you uncomfortable. Because y'all act like I'm some extremist who's talking about crazy fucking shit and is threatening the safety of locations. And I very much so am not. I just pissed you off a little bit by being a little bit not brand safe. Like, whatever, man. Get a grip. Genuinely get a grip. Genuinely get a grip. I saw you when I checking out going up to you, bro. You should have said hi. I'm low-key down to say hi to anyone. Anyways, day 2, I met a fucking ton of people, bro. Literally ton of people. It was great. Like I said, I really thought no one liked me. So the fact that anyone was saying hi was amazing. I got a lot of pictures. I was walking around with Connor and Lando, and I'm not gonna lie, us three together is a bad combo because what would happen is someone would notice one of us. Normally it'd be Connor because that motherfucker like, bro, tell me this ain't the most obvious look. No. Like he's like, yeah, you know, I didn't expect to get stopped that much. I'm like, look at what you look like, bro. Like you sick, like you can't even be subtle. I could blend in if I put on a mask. Your dumb ass cannot, bro. This is why bro walks around looking like Daily. Like, let's be so serious, man. You stick out like a white rose in a field of red ones. Like, motherfucker, you are that guy. Like the hair, like there's no I could see you from any angle, above, below, right, left, north, south, east, and west, and I would know it was you, bro. Okay, like you know what I'm saying? So he would walk around with Lando, and Lando would honestly was pretty conspicuous. He had a mask and shit. But if you're standing next to Connor, like you're fucked. You know, and then I was with them too, and people know what I look like. So what would happen is someone would notice one of us, and then they'd be like, oh my God. And then they look, and then they'd see another, so they'd be like, wait. And then they'd ask all of us for pictures. So it'd be like each one of us, like one person would go to all three of us. So then people would notice that. And then more people would come up, and then it became like this whole like pseudo meet and greet everywhere we went. So low key, we one day two, bro, we were stuck in the front room for like 2 hours. We could not move. That's how many people came up to us, which is actually crazy. Like I genuinely, like I said, I mean, listen, if it was just me, I would have been able to move. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, them by themselves, they might not have been able to move. I'm probably the least relevant one in the fucking trio. But motherfucker, I still had mad people come up to me, and we would always be like joking, like, oh, they got ganked. And then one of them would be like, oh yeah, it's your turn next. You're gonna get ganked next. And we'd be like placing bets on who was gonna get, like, eyes would always be like, yeah, it's your turn next, bro. It's your turn next. Every time he would call it, it would be that person. Connor's next. Boom. Next time, yo, Connor, is that you? Quinn, you're next. Yeah, Quinn, is that you? Bro was placing bets. It was so funny. But yeah, I was very surprised. I don't even know how many people I met. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot. I had to have at least taken like pictures with like 100 people. It was crazy. Like actually crazy. So yeah, that day I was getting ganked. We walked around a bit, but like we would get stopped every like few minutes at the very least by at least a couple people. And then if one person would stop us, the whole group would stop because we were walking together, and then more people would come up. And so it was a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit overwhelmed. But it was very nice to see or get all the love and support from people in person, because I low-key like did not think people were like fucking with me. Like I really did. I thought everyone in this community fucking hated me. So the fact that anyone came up to me and was being nice was kind of crazy. And the fact there were so many, this is the most people I've ever met at any event ever. More than any TwitchCon I've been to, more than WeebCon. Like it was crazy. So yeah, I literally felt like I felt like I had motion. It was I was like, damn, motherfuckers know who I am. What the fuck? Like it was crazy. So yeah, and I signed a bunch of shit. I took a bunch of pictures. I told people to post the pictures that they had with me on Twitter and like a tag. I'll go through some of them. I'm gonna just quickly scroll though, because I have limited time on Twitter. Dead ass. I have limited time on Twitter. Oh my God, there's this one guy, he was like, yo, hold your arm out and pretend I'm next to you. I'm gonna edit my VTuber in. Only had a VTuber meet and greet. I was like, okay. Bro didn't even tell me, he didn't even tell me he was taking the picture, bro. So I literally looked confused as fuck. Like dead ass. Every standing picture I hate, I'm not gonna lie. If there's selfies, I was fine, but the standing pictures, I was like, hell no. But like selfies, I was like, okay, I look cute, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to this guy, met him. This was a cosplayer I met. I met this girl and her friends. She was fucking super sweet, bro. This girl was super sweet too. I met this person both days. They were like, I only take ugly pictures. I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't even remember who this was because I only remember the face, but same, I don't remember who this is either because I only remember the face, but shout out to you. This guy stopped me on the way there. Yeah, I'm low-key looking good in this picture. Shout out to me. Oh yeah, I met him another day. Signed their card. Oh yeah, people had me sign the V cards, which was nice too. Who else did I meet? I replied to a bunch of people that I met. Oh, this motherfucker did the ball meme, bro. No. This guy, I genuinely am not kidding. I didn't even know he was gonna do this. We took a normal picture next to each other, and then as soon as that was snapped, he immediately drops to the ground without saying literally anything. He was like, yeah, man. Yeah, all right, get it? Do snap. And then he was just like he literally death dropped to the ground like immediately and took the picture. So that's why I'm looking down like, what the fuck just happened? Because this all happened within a span of like 10 seconds, bro. I wasn't even ready for this shit. I didn't even know he was doing the pose until I processed it like 30 seconds later. That's why I literally did not know. Like, I was so caught off guard by this picture. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is going? Yo, this motherfucker, bro. This shit was a violation. The way you were confused and slowly realized had me dying. Yeah, I deadass did not know what the fuck was going on until after the picture was taken. Like, genuinely had no fucking clue. It was actually crazy. Actually fucking crazy. Oh, these girls were so sweet. Oh my God, I love talking to them. They were so fucking nice. These are sisters. This was another girl I met that was like not a part of their group, but we took a picture together. But yeah, they were super sweet. She was like, yeah, my sister got me into you, and now I'm like a big fan. They were so sweet though. Honestly, probably some of the most wholesome people I met the whole con. Genuinely. Yeah, like genuinely some of the more wholesome people I met. Oh, I met this guy too. Bro put like teeth in it. He painted his whole shit green. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, you dead ass committed. You dead ass committed. Because me personally, I'd be too fucking lazy for that shit. All right, these are just me telling y'all what's going on. Anyways, yeah, those are the pictures of people that have posted them. If any of y'all want to post pictures, put them in the QuinnBenet tag. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot. If you tag me in it via Twitter, like photo tags, I will not see that shit because my Twitter notices are fucked. I tried changing the settings, can't see anything. So or reply to the post with the hashtag. There was this one guy I met that was low-key hot. I'm not gonna lie. He came up to me the first day and then the second day, and I was like, damn, for a VTuber, like, you are hot. Like, bro was like a looker. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I would kiss you, if you would let me. Like, he was that hot. I was like, damn, you good looking, bro. Like, shout out to you. He was like, you too? I was like, no. Like, we're in different tiers, bro. Like, he was ripped and shit too. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, shout out to him. And then that night, so after I got ganked a lot, which, like I said, thank you. I really appreciate it. I was just very surprised. Like I said, I really thought no one fucking liked me. I like dead ass. So after that, we kind of took a break from the gank and we went and got food. The group I was with, which was fun. We went to some cafe. I got like some sandwich and I was like, can I take everything off? And they were like, it's pre-made. And I was like, I'm about to pre-make you an ass whooping. But okay, I ate it. It was okay. And then this homeless guy wanted food and we were like, we'll be back later. And then I ended up giving him the sandwich later on the way back to the con. He was outside of the con with like his dog or some shit. So I gave him the other half of the panini because I did not eat that shit because I was like, damn, this is not really that good. And yeah, that was fun. And then that night, yo, chat, listen. Not that I really listen, you know what? I'm gonna be cocky about it. Yo, I got fucking motion. I'm about to tell y'all a story that's crazy. Okay, no. I got motion. Yes. Like I said, I really think I'm not shit and I'm irrelevant, but it's okay because when the world needed my clout the most, it delivered. All right. So, y'all keep in mind, I have a weekend badge. Okay, meaning you're not privy to any of the industry or guest parties. Nothing. Right. I was trying to get +1 to this Offkai mixer event that was sponsored by like VShojo and some other like groups that had like an open bar. It was like a networking event or like a party for all of like the clouded people or industry people, right? I was trying to get Johnny to give me to be his +1. They were not fucking having it. They're like, it's too late. We can't add any more +1s. It's very strict. And I was like, fuck. Then I remember Connor and Landon were trying to go too with me. And we're like, well, none of us had badges to get in. Our friend June didn't have one. Ice didn't have one. No one had one. Okay. But some people had them down as their +1s. I was trying to get in. This random girl from 2 Offkais was like, I think I can get you in. So she went to talk to somebody. So they were able to get me in, but then no one else could get in. And I was like, wait. Hold on. The guy at the door. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? This is no ego, this is no nothing. You can even exclude me out of this. The people that I was trying to get into this party were some of the most clouded people at this event, but none of us had badges for it, right? Okay? So the fact that they won't let us in is crazy, but they were just following the rules. So what I did is, the guy so Ice was hyping me up. He's like, nah, bro, you're him, bro, you're him. I was like, yo, you know what, Ice, just show him your Twitter, like, they'll let your ass in, bro. Just show him the cloud one, they'll let you in. He was like, no, you show him your Twitter. You got this, bro. You're him. You're the QuinnBenet. I was like, shut your dumb ass the fuck up, bro. So we get there. The guard at the door prior to this event met me with his girlfriend the first day of Offkai. So I was like, he knows who the fuck I am, right? So my brain went beep boop beep boop. I'ma use this connection right here, okay, to my advantage. Yes. I'ma utilize the clout that I have. All right. This is the first time I've ever been able to do this. Okay. I felt like a G. I was like, damn. So they won't let us in. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna go. Whatever. I talked to the guy at the gate. I'm like, yo, is there any way you can get me in? He's like, and I was like, get me and my friends in. And he was like, let me go talk to someone. Bro gets the head of the whole fucking event, bro. Brings his ass to the fucking door. Cooperates with some other manager. They're like, put all of them on the list. I got everyone in that bitch. I got everyone in, all 8 of us, into that fucking party. And none of us had badges for it. None of us were supposed to get into that shit. None of us were anyone's +1. Nothing. Okay? I literally scammed. I've never felt more relevant in my entire life. I was like, damn, this is motion. Like, I've never experienced a moment like this in my entire career where I felt like I was able to do something. Because normally I am the +1, okay? Normally my friends are the ones getting me into everything. So this is the first time in my entire career that I ever went into an event. And the people I was getting in were arguably more relevant than me. Like, Connor is way more relevant than me. Landon is more relevant than me. Motherfucker, they didn't have invites. I was like, what the fuck? But yo, I got us all in somehow, okay? Okay? And they were very strict about the guest list. They're like, yeah, we can't have anyone. We're at capacity, da-da-da-da. Right? Because I tried getting in normally. They're like, yeah, we're at capacity. Sorry, we can't have last minute +1s. Then I talked to the guy and he's like, yeah, we could add 8 +1s, couldn't we? Yeah, we brought 8 motherfuckers into that bitch. 8. I was like, this is the peak of my career. I was able to get everyone into a party. Like, who am I? I actually am him for once. You know, it was actually crazy. I genuinely felt like impressed with myself. I was like, damn, I actually somehow pulled that off. So I scammed and got us all into a private event. I was him for once. I was like, damn, I've never been him before. It was fucking crazy. So they had like free drinks and shit there, and they actually had Coke. They had Coke, which was like Coca-Cola. 8 because you ate. I know. It was crazy. So we were there. We were talking to people in there. I met a lot of people, honestly. But yeah, it was a good time. I was just surprised I was able to get everyone into that, to be honest. Like, that was the most impressive thing to me. I was like, damn, I kind of did that. Where am I? And then I remember I walked up to Johnny in there. He's like, how did you get in? I'm like, listen, not only did I get in, Johnny, I got everybody in, motherfucker. Yo, I was riding that high for the next like fucking 24 hours. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And Ice was like, see, I told you, you're him, bro. You're him. I was like, nah, you trying to give me a fucking ego. Like, I really am not him. But for somehow I got us in there. Which was fucking crazy, bro. It was actually crazy. So then later, after this event, Lando, Connor, me, Ice, and a few other people that like they knew, we went and got food somewhere, which was fun. We went to some like random bar. Okay, here's the thing. They found a place. We're like, let's go here. We go there. They tell us it's a 50-minute wait for food. So I'm like, we're out this bitch, you know? Also at that place, they had Offkai like concert on the TV. And I was like, this is Gank Central, bro. Like, we're not even, like, people are gonna be asking us for pictures. So we should like go somewhere else. You know, not that like I don't appreciate that, but it's like you need a break on occasion, right? And so I found a pizza place that had like a 5-star rating, and I'm like, let's go to the pizza place. And we go to the pizza place, we Uber there. It's like, it's too far to walk. There's no seating at this place. Like, you cannot sit down. Like, it looked like a fine dining establishment. It looked like there were seats. You know, there was literally no seats, bro. There were like 8 of us. So we were like, ah! So we quickly pivoted to some random like bar nearby that had like food too. And everyone was like, wow, Quinn, thanks for the recommendation, bro. Good recommendation, you know? You did a good job finding this new place, didn't you? I was like, shut your dumb ass up, because you found the first place that sucked too. So we ended up going to this random place nearby, which was fine until like the last like 15 minutes we were there. They started turning on music and it started turning to like a nightclub because it was like getting later. And that's where I met, on the way to the dinner, I met my boy, my new bestie, Sawtone or Sawtown or whatever. I mean, technically it's Sawtone, but people say Sawtown. Who apparently, okay, listen, he walked up to me because he was talking to like Landon and everyone. It was like, that was good, nice to meet you. Da da da. Give me his card, and then Landon was like, you don't know who the fuck this is? I was like, am I supposed to know who this is? You're gonna eat your fucking word right now. I was like, okay, nice to meet you. My bestie, I forget his name. Well, technically it's Sawtone, but people called him Sawtown, so he went with Sawtown. I know his name, okay? I just didn't know which iteration. I couldn't pick which way to say it, the correct way or the way that everyone knows him by. Everyone calls him Sawtown. He personally thought it was gonna be Sawtone when he came up with the name, all right? Because it makes more sense, okay? Anyways, apparently this guy was like a big Vocaloid producer. I had no fucking idea. Listen, I don't listen to Vocaloid. I don't know shit about Vocaloid, okay? I like when Vocaloid producers cook with real musicians, but I had no fucking idea, bro. So I was like, oh shit, you're him, okay? Type shit. Apparently he has like a song in Fortnite. I was like, damn, how does it feel to have like 12-year-olds like emote to your shit? He was like, I never thought about that. I was like, yeah, like some little kid was like raging and fucking breaking his controller while someone else was like dancing with your emote. He was like, that's kind of hilarious. But he was a fucking vibe, bro. He was the party, let me tell you, okay? He was a vibe. He was super high energy. He was super funny. I was able to like crack jokes with him off rip, and he was super like fun. He was a fucking vibe, bro. He was a fucking vibe. If I don't know who this is, bro, listen, I mean, they make music, so. But if y'all don't know, this is the party right here. I'm letting you know right now. This guy is the party. Okay, this guy is the party. I don't know. He made the Rotten Girl. That's the Rotten Girl. He's like a really big Vocaloid producer. So, yeah, this guy, he is a fucking vibe. He is a fucking vibe. Okay, I fuck with him heavy. Apparently, he knew Johnny. I didn't know he knew Johnny. He knew all my friends. What the fuck? He was a vibe though. I literally fucking great guy. I can't wait to see him at AX, bro. He was literally a vibe, like actually a vibe. Like instantly fucked with his energy, bro. And then later after the dinner, we all went to round 1, the arcade. And then like I think we were waiting to meet up with, so apparently I didn't know this at the time when I met him. He knew Johnny, Kira, Monty, and all of them, like the Astro Music group that I'm friends with, right? I was like, oh shit, you know Johnny? Like Johnny's my fucking bestie. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, well, y'all want to go to round 1 with us? I was like, wait, Johnny's gonna be there? Fuck it, I'll go. I love me some Johnny. And so I met up with my pseudo boyfriend, who everyone in his friend group was calling. I was saying, yeah, that's Quinn's boy toy. Oh, guys, come on. And so I met up with my boy toy Johnny, and yeah, we were waiting for them to meet us at the convention center. And then Connor was like, yo, like, where's the bathroom? I was like, I'm gonna show you a bathroom that's like in a restaurant in the hotel that's like we're not allowed to go to, but like no one's gonna be in that bitch. And he was like, fire. I walk him there. So we didn't consider that this was the hotel attached to the con. So our bathroom break turned into a meet and greet. Yo, imagine trying to piss and now you having a whole pseudo meet and greet. It was fun. I was like, yo, my fault, gang. You know what I'm saying? My bad for the bad bathroom recommendation. Shit. So like, my dumbass. So a bunch of viewers just started walking up to us and saying hi and taking pictures and shit, which, like I said, I always appreciate, but it's like, we just didn't expect it. You know, we were all tired from the whole day. So yeah, we kind of were like stuck there for a little bit, probably like 30-ish minutes getting ganked, which was, you know, nice meeting everybody. And then we ended up going to the arcade, and then Connor and Landon like split off, like their group split off because they were meeting up with some of our friends that didn't go to dinner with us because they were at a movie, right? I went to round one with the girly pops and the gays. Okay. You know, I left my straight friend group to go with my with the LGBT. Okay. The dead ass. I'm not even kidding. Like, genuinely, that is like what happened. I went from like the bros to the girly pops. It was crazy, stark transition. But you know, I fuck with both groups. So I went to the arcade with the girly pops, and there was some random girl there that, well, not random. I mean, I know her now. Her name is like Senna. Apparently she knew who I was, like, you know? And so I would just say crazy shit because it's me, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. This event showed me that I'm a lot more introverted than I thought. Or no, not introverted, extroverted than I thought. Like, when I'm around people that are like in a similar vibe setting, we have similar interests, it's very easy for me to socialize. I think where I get really anxious and tripped up is when I don't really have any shared interests and I'm like meeting people and I'm like, But like, I was vibing with all these people off rip really easily. I was talking to everyone, making jokes freely. I didn't know any of these motherfuckers, okay? I was still saying shit. A lot of the times I have like crippling, debilitating social anxiety in like other settings. Like, throw me in a room with like famous people that are like industry relevant and like probably better for me to know anyways. No anxiety. Throw me in a fucking room with like 3 frat bros named like Greg, Jared, and Tom, and I'm like shitting my pants anxious. And it's like, all they know how to do is drink beer and like fuck bitches. And like, I'm intimidated by them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Versus like, I'm in a room with Pokemon and I'm less anxious. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, that makes no fucking sense. But that's genuinely how my brain works. Like, I don't know what it is. If you're around my age and like demographic, like socially outside of my interests, I freak the fuck out. But if you're like a streamer, a content creator, a musician, or someone that in my field, it's very easy for me to like just fucking chat you up. So it was very easy for me to chat everyone up in this group, which was very nice. It made me feel good because I feel like a lot of the times I feel really like debilitating social anxiety. So this was the first time I was like, damn, I feel no anxiety at all, which was fucking great. And so there was a girl named Senna that I met that like, I guess knew who I was from before. And she was like, I would say some of the most out of pocket shit. And she was like, bro, it's so weird hearing this come out of your like face. Like, it's so weird hearing you like I'm always caught off guard by the shit you say, and I see your clips all the time, but like you saying it in person is like different. Like, I mean, she was like, I didn't expect you to be more toned down, but it's like normal people don't say this shit. So like, it's very like, you know, it's crazy to me. Like, I was like, oh, okay, well, she was a vibe too. I fuck with her. And so I was playing I didn't buy an arcade card. Okay. I was just watching people play arcade games. I was fucking like, I was just like there for the vibes. And then me and Satone were like, yo, our fucking big bags were like, yo, let's get, everyone else was like filling their arcade card, and we're like, yo, you want to hit up the food? Yeah, let's hit up the food. So me and him go hit up the food together, and we're like, damn, it's just us two. Like, that's crazy. We get sodas, we get drinks. They were out of the food, bro. They were out of food, so we just got drinks. We're like, damn. I was like, I'm gonna get a Coke. He's like, you know what? I don't get Coke, but Coke sounds like it eats right now, so I'm gonna get some Coke. And I was like, okay. We got Coke, and we're just vibe. He's, like I said, he is such a fucking vibe, bro. Like, such a vibe. And then later we sat down, and he was like, everyone else went to get food after us. We were sitting down at a table. I remember he's like, yeah. So, anyways, you know, like a bunch of other, like, okay, we met up with 2 groups here. So my group that I came with was like the people I told you about, and then more people that I didn't know were showing up too to meet us there, I guess, that were friends with everyone else. So they show up, and we're sitting at these tables. This was just so funny to me. And we're like eating or drinking or whatever. And like, do you guys play any arcade games yet? And Satone literally looks at Liz like, yeah, no, we were gonna play arcade games, but you know, these twinks wanted food. And just but these twinks wanted some food, and like literally turns his head right at me and makes eye contact. It's like, yeah, but these twinks wanted food. And I was like, why the fuck you look at me when you say that shit? I was like, what the fuck? And keep in mind, I didn't get any fucking food. Okay, there were a bunch of other twinks in the group that were eating food. Okay, there was one next to me. There was Johnny. There was Kira. Like, we had a lot of twinks in the group. Okay, so I don't know why the fuck you looked at me. I was the only one without food. Literally, the only one without food. And I was like, why did you look at me? And he was like, oh shit, my bad, yo. I wasn't like meaning you. Like, my eyes just locked on you immediately. And I was like, nah, that's fucking crazy. And I was like, yo, bro, you were first in line for food, okay? Shut your hungry ass up. And he was like, and everyone at the table was like, damn, you got him with that one. And I was like, yeah, first in line for food, trying to call my ass out. I'm not even eating anything. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, but I was like second in line. So, but like, ignore that. But I just thought that was funny. He was like, yeah, but these twinks were getting food and like looked right, like his head went right at me. I was like, damn, okay, shit. My fucking bad. But yeah, that was fun. The arcade was fun. I mean, I was low-key just drinking Coke and vibing. Bro, also Satone is fucking fire at those like dancing games, like the rhythm ones. I mean, he's a musician, but like he was going crazy on one of them, like perfect dancing, everything. I was like, damn. No twink off. Yo, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Out of the twink off there, I lost. Okay, everyone else was more of a twink than I was in the twink group. I was like the least. Like I was like the D tier one. There was like we have Johnny who's like SS tier, DDR, not DDR. It was some other game that I'm not really that in tune with rhythm games. So it was some other one where it like tracked you. It was kind of like Just Dance almost. Yeah. Anyways, that was fun. And then what else? That was pretty much day 2. I went to sleep after that. And then day 3, I woke up a lot later because I stayed up till 2 in the fucking morning. Went to the con this day. I walk into the con. I immediately run into Connor and Lando, and I'm like, what's good? And Ice and June. I'm like, what's good, y'all? So we end up eventually like, they're like, we're gonna get food. I'm like, fuck it, let's get food. So we get food. We get burritos, which was good. And then we end up hanging out at like one of our friends' hotel rooms and kind of talking, hang out, which was fun. It was fun to kind of, vibe with the boys. And then after that, I go back to the con right when it's about to like close. Because it closed at like 4. And so I was trying to pick up this plushie from Luna Nocturne at their booth before it closed. And I ran into them. And day 3 on closing day was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I got stopped for like 2 hours straight. Dead ass. I was like, damn. Like actually surprised that many people like knew who the fuck I was. There was like a line forming at one point. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because keep in mind, I went here thinking literally everyone hated me. Like I'm so dead ass. Like in the VTuber community, I was like, all these motherfuckers hate me. So, I don't know. I guess the Twitter hate like distorted my fucking brain. But anyways, everyone there was super chill. And I met a ton of people, like so fucking many. I don't even remember, bro. Like I was like, hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? I was like, sure. Just sign this. Like it was crazy, bro. And like I'm really not shit. So I don't know. It was very surprising that many people wanted to say hi. But it was a very pleasant surprise. Yeah, it was crazy. I literally couldn't even go pee, bro. I was trying to go pee at one point, and I was like on the way. Like some guy stopped me in the fucking bathroom. I was like, bro, you better be glad I wasn't about to bust out my fucking, hee-haw in a urinal. Imagine you pissing in a urinal. Someone comes up next to you and is like, hey, bro, I fuck with the content. Like, bro, our dicks are out, man. They're like, what? Do not introduce yourself right now. Wait till we both have our pants fully on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, no, dead ass. What is wrong with you? Like, hello? So someone did that to me. I was like, bro, I literally looked at him. I was like, you are fucking crazy, bro. Like I was like, shut up. I literally said to him, like, shut up. Shut up. Like, I'm already pee shy. Me peeing at a urinal is crazy. But you trying to have a meet and greet while both of our fucking dicks are out and side by side. I literally said to him, shut up. I washed my hands and walked out of the bathroom. Then I said hi to the motherfucker. I'm not saying hi to you when my fucking, like, my dick is out. Like, no. Like, that's crazy. So that was the most socially unaware person I think I met during the weekend. But like, it was kind of funny, so I ain't really that mad at it. Anyways, I used stalls 99% of the time, but that was the one time they were like fucking full and I really had to pee. But yeah, I got recognized by so many people that day. It was actually crazy. I was very surprised and everyone was super sweet, which was very nice. Yeah, it was very nice. It was nice to see everyone. And I don't know, the con was kind of over, but I was still like running into so many fucking people, which was insane. And then after that, I ended up meeting up with my friends. Me and my friends all ended up in the same hotel completely by accident. Like completely by accident. Like none of us booked in it. Like I asked where they were. They're like, we're not at any of the condo hotels. I was like, okay. And then one day we're like, oh yeah, I'm going here. Wait, I'm going here. Wait, we're all at the same place? What the fuck? All like 4 of us. So met up with them there, was kind of chilling with everyone. It was super fun. And yeah, I don't know. I had a really positive experience. I mean, it was very overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I really expected to go there and have quite literally no one recognize me. Like actually 0 people. Like nobody. Like no one. No one. And so many people said hi. And then this is the most embarrassing thing, okay? All right. So guys, listen. I need to give y'all some context, okay? Lacey Everlight is fire artist, right? Talked about her earlier, okay? Someone was rude to her at fucking the con and she made a tweet about it and was like, hey, I'd appreciate if people wouldn't like talk shit about my art in front of me. It's kind of rude. And I replied and I was like, yeah, fuck those dud ass bitches. Your art's great, right? That was kind of the gist of it. The final day when I was walking back to my hotel, I swear to God, I thought I saw her. I thought I saw them. I really did. Turns out it was just another bitch who looked exactly like very similar to her. And I walked up to this person because someone else in the group said hi, right? And was like, oh, what's up, Quinn? On the street. And I was like, oh, wait, I recognize you. So I put my arm around this random girl that like knew who I was, but like I thought it was Lacey and it was not Lacey. And I'm like, you know, yo, fuck the haters, da 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 da. And they kind of looked at me a little bit confused. And I was like, wait a damn minute. I look at the badge and I'm like, oh shit, this is a random fucking bitch. Like I didn't know who the fuck this was. I was like, yo, I met them earlier at the con, so they were a viewer of mine, but like it was not someone like I was like fucking mutuals with. So I was like, oh shit. And I was dead ass too embarrassed to admit it in the moment. So I was like, yo, y'all have a good one. And I walked away and I was thinking to myself, holy shit, I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, fuck. So if you're that random girl I met and put my arm around, it was like acting like I knew you for real. I mean, you knew who I was, but like, I apologize because they looked so confused. They actually looked so confused. I genuinely thought it was someone like one of my like mutuals and one of my friends. I genuinely did. No, they were just a viewer of mine that I met earlier in the day that looked similar enough to this person that my brain didn't make the connection. Because I've only ever met Lacey in person one time at this con, early like 3 days prior. So like I didn't really remember the face super accurately because I had met so many people, but it was similar enough that it was like it could have been her. Yeah, no, it was not her. It was a random person. Like dead ass. I have no idea who. Like my fucking fault, bro. Like shit. To that girl, I apologize. You know, I mean, maybe it made your day. I don't know. You knew who I was, but like you were probably fucking confused as shit. And my fault, you know. My bad. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I really made a fucking fool out of myself, bro. Like, holy shit. And then I kind of walked back to my hotel room. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun meeting everyone. It was a lot of fun meeting everyone. Seeing old friends, seeing new friends, you know, getting drinks with people. Oh, I also talked to the Gamer Subs people who were there, which was very fun. Yo, going to the Gamer Subs booth was just a bad idea every time. No, not because I don't like them. Every time I went to the Gamer Subs booth, it was like it turned into a meet and greet, like dead ass, like a line was forming. And I was like, keep in mind, the industry hall was not that big. So if people started recognizing you in there, like you would clog up the whole fucking section. And I felt kind of bad because all these companies had booths and I was essentially blocking them meeting people. So I tried to like bring it out in the hall normally, or like the main areas when I would meet people. But yeah, it was like, I ended up like pseudo creating a mob in there, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get out. I literally remember like people kept walking up to me and it formed a line, and literally Johnny just disappeared. I was looking for Johnny, and one person approached me, another one did. I looked to my right, he's no longer there. I'm like, where did you go? I texted him, I'm like, hello, where are you? I am alone. He went to talk to one of his friends that like worked at one of the booths, and he was like, yeah, I'm not going back over there. When you're done, just come over here, because I'm not about to get up in that mob of people. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Anyway, shout out to Game Stuffs people. It was chill. I like talking to them. I'm, you know, the boys. They gave me a bag because I needed a bag. So shout out to them. I was like, yo, I need a bag. I have too much shit. They're like, oh, we got you, bro. And yo, we have people like, a lot of people had me sign their V cards, which was cool. That's what I like about those. It's like, you can have people sign them. I had a lot of people that I signed. Yeah, I need to remember for next con I go to bring a Sharpie, like 2 types, like a silver and a black one, and then like hand sanitizer. So after I meet people, I can fucking sanitize my hands and I can sign shit. Also, okay, I need to stop doing this, but every time I met a fan, I would like shake their hand like it was a business thing. I would be like this, and everyone would look so confused at me, and I'm just like wired that way. Like, I don't know, man. Normally when I meet people, like it's a business context. So I dead ass was giving people like handshakes. I was like, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. It was bad. I was like, I need to fucking stop. So it was like a formal greeting. Some people were like, what the fuck? I was like, I remember I started giving people some fist bumps. You know, I would give people hugs too. But like, if it was like a dude, I feel like I wouldn't go for a hug immediately, because I don't want them to be like, whoa, bro, I know it's Pride Month, but that's too gay for me. Back up, buddy. So, but yeah, there was one guy to his face. I told him he was hot and took a picture with him so I could show Johnny. Because like, I genuinely didn't think he would believe me. And he was like, he seemed off put, but he was like a fan. So he was like, all right, fuck it. I literally was like, yo, you're hot, bro. Let me take a picture of you. He was like, what? Why? I was like, my friend Johnny, like, because Johnny kept making these jokes like the Offkai trade, which apparently is a thing in the gay community, which means like a hot guy or whatever. I don't really understand exactly what it means. But they're like, yeah, every time we see someone that's kind of attractive for like trade, I was like, I found a real trade for you, buddy. So yeah, I took a picture of them. I'm not going to show the picture because I don't think they show their face online. But overall, it was fun though. Met some cool people. It was fun. Favorite people I probably met were Sawtone, goat. Obviously the homies, and June was a nice addition to the homie roster. I really liked meeting him. He was super sweet. Who was it? I will show you guys their Twitter if I find it. Yeah, but I don't remember. They came up to me the first day. Trey means a DL dude. Okay, technically no. I mean, maybe in your understanding, but I talked to like Johnny and some of the gays about it, and they're like, no, it just means like a hot guy that could pass as straight. But then it just became a term that people use to say someone that's hot. I don't know, man. Anyways, live, thank you for the 11 months, by the way. Hi, Quinn, glad to hear back from Offkai. I was stuck in the hospital and got to work at the MetaQuest 3 yesterday. That's cool. I bet you saw hella fine shit for real. We'll catch you at TwitchCon, I guess. Crazy ass story right now, but yeah, you had fun praying you money for almost a year now, little bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And Crystal Bait, thanks so much for the 2 months. What's 4 + 4? 8. WI move. No, I was actually crazy. I had motion, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At this con, I was crazy. I was like, people know who I am. Like, it was the most crazy thing. Actually, I was very surprised. Cause like I said, I kind of feel like I've like fallen from grace, or people hate me. So I was like very surprised to meet people and have so many positive interactions. It was a lot of fun. And I'll be at AX. If anyone's at AX, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be at AX a ton, because I'm gonna be hanging with my friends at LA. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be going like Disney and shit. But if you're there and I'm there, I will tweet my fit so y'all can find me. But it's also AX, so fucking good luck. That shit is massive. Okay. That shit is massive. Where's AX? LA. Give yourself some credit. I mean, I'm all right, I guess. Yeah, it was nice to meet everyone. So it was good. I don't know, positive. I don't know. I left feeling very happy. I was like, damn, people don't hate me. So yeah, but it was nice meeting everyone. There was so many cool people. So many cool artists I met. I mean, I made some industry connections, but like it was, bitch, I don't really give a fuck for people's business cards, low key. I'm like, if I fuck with your vibe, I fuck with your vibe. I'm not really one to go to these events to like meet networking opportunities. I do not give a fuck. Okay. And not gonna lie, normally when I go to these events, people are coming up to me for networking opportunities. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck can you get out of me? Like, I'm kind of an idiot. Like, low key, I don't know. Bitch, I got no, like, who the fuck am I? But yeah. Anyways, it was fun. There's no way we find you at AX. Yeah, low key, it's AX is cooked, honestly. Don't go to AX to meet me. Okay, go to AX to go to AX. Because you probably are not going to fucking find me. And also, I'm not going to be there every day. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And also, bad news, guys. We have another car incident. Okay, remember when I said I was going to take a viewer out on a date? Yo, I literally cannot make this shit up. Their mom got in a car accident, so they couldn't come to the convention. And this wasn't even like a real date. It was like for content. Dang, no Uber? Well, they were like 3 states over. So they had to stay back to take care of their mom. And their mom is fine, by the way. It was just like a minor accident, but they were just like helping their mom, you know. Being a good daughter. But like, what the fuck? Like, I'm starting to feel like it's not even a coincidence anymore. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this has happened like 5 fucking times now. Like, genuinely 5 times. Like, what the fuck? Like, actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Just don't say the word date. Yeah, I'll be like, let's have a formal meeting. It was fucking crazy. Also, this time I had no issues with my flight. But normally when I fly like to California, I don't have issues. It's when I leave the country that I have problems. Be honest. Or just have a Santa Cruz to them. Well, this person didn't get into an accident themselves. Their mom did. Their mom got in an accident, so they couldn't come to this event because they were taking care of them. So literally, it wasn't even them getting to the date. It was like a day or 2 prior to the event, their mom got in a car accident. So they didn't go. So they stayed home to take care of them. You mean any weird people? I mean, there was one weird person I met, but I don't want to speak about it because, to be honest, this person is like low-key, like they're like a stalker. So I'm not gonna give him airtime. So yeah, that bitch followed me around, fucking weird. And it's not like this was like one person that I met at the condo. This person had been like people I've known's ass for like years now. So fuck that person. Well, I've been saying the first review you met at a date. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I just was too busy, man. I really went into this con with no plans. I ended up knowing so many people there that I was kind of doing everything. And then I was gonna go to this like barbecue party the last day, but I couldn't because my flight was at 4 a.m. And that event started from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it was like 20 minutes away by car. So in light of I'm trying to not miss my flight, I didn't go and went the fuck to sleep. Yeah. 4 a.m. fire booking agent. The reason I wanted it at 4 a.m. is because I wanted to be able to get home in time to stream today. Because by the time I landed here, it was noon. And by the time I got everything situated and back to my place, it was like 1:30. And then I have to unpack, do other shit. And then by the time I was done with all that, it was time to stream. So worked out actually. But yeah, because I brought all of my filming shit. So I had to like unpack all of it and put it back together for the stream. Yeah. The stalker, the girl you mentioned that tried to be friendly friends. No, that was a random groupie at like some club. This is like a known stalker amongst like certain people. So I don't want to elaborate. It was bad enough that I had to warn my friends. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be honest. These people that are like internet thugs or whatever and stalkers in real life are like the most unintimidating people I've ever seen. Like the bitch had anxiety even speaking to me, and I'm like, I could have flicked you and you would have like fucked off. But you know, like, whatever. I told him to fuck off, very rudely actually. Do not give a fuck. If you're being weird to me at a con, I will tell you. I'm not like, I'm very nice 99.9% of the time. But if you're fucking like stalking me or my friends, following me around, I will be like, hey, don't know you, can you stop following us? Does anyone stink? I'm gonna be honest, I was hearing from some people that it stunk. My allergies have been terrible for the past like 2 months, so I ain't smelling shit. Okay, if you hear how I'm sounding, my throat is strained, not because I got sick from the con. I literally, this is just, it's been like this. So I didn't really smell much. There was apparently a party floor on floor 4, and when the doors opened, it was so hot you could like feel it in the elevator, and it smelled really bad up there. And that was like every room was rented out and was like a different theme, and there was free drinks for everyone at the con. That apparently was rancid. I saw a tweet about it where they were like, yeah, staff, we might have like a screenshot from the Discord of the event was like, we might have to start rejecting people who don't follow proper like hygiene protocols. Meaning like the convention was like, yeah, y'all stink. We not letting you in because you stink. Which is fucking crazy, y'all. That shit was crazy. That was fucking so funny to me. Actually, so funny. So fucking funny. But yeah. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. I didn't go to the party floor. I didn't even dare go in an elevator that stopped at the party floor. Did not go to that bitch. I heard that it was from like 4 people that the second the doors open, they could feel the heat and the BO. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Also, I don't drink. And if I did drink, I'm not trying to get roofied, bitch. So yeah, the actual general con didn't smell bad in my opinion. I didn't really smell much. It didn't really smell that bad to me. The bathroom, the men's bathroom fucking stank though. That was nasty. I'm not gonna lie, it smelled like fucking like people had been like dropping like fucking, you know, nuclear bombs in the toilets there, like dead ass. Like some of y'all were like fusing atoms with your fucking anus. That's how stinky it was. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I walked in and I was like, walked right out, didn't even pee. Went to my fucking hotel. I was like, I'm not even doing this shit. My hotel's a 5-minute walk away from the con, by the way. I just could not deal with that. I was like, and eventually I found other bathrooms that were more out of the way. That one was the central one, but I found ones that were like out of the way, or the one that was like a part of this hotel that was in this restaurant that was technically closed. That was like a single use one. I would go to that one. But yeah, that bathroom, one of them was fucking rank one time I went, and I never went back to it again. Because like I said, some of y'all was dead ass fusing atoms to your anus, like crazy work. But yeah, it was fun meeting everyone. Like I said, I dead ass thought everyone hated me. So to have people not hate me was a very nice surprise. I mean, not that I thought anyone was gonna come up to me and be like, fuck you, but I didn't think like, I don't know. I mean, there was the whole Twitter tweet shit too. So, you know, it's very hard to like, it's very easy to like think everyone fucking hates me when you see shit like that all the time. But yeah, it was fun. I'm glad I went. You even caused someone a panic attack? I genuinely don't think the person who originally tweeted the tweet knew how toxic it was going to get and also was intending to be toxic. Or maybe they were, but I don't think they were trying to be as rude as everyone else was, to be honest. But my thing is like, hey, your hate tweet on me gave you the most clout you've gotten in the past, like fucking, you know, 6 months. So you're welcome. Like, you're welcome. Yeah, and the only reason I saw it is I really haven't been browsing Twitter recently. I was just trying to post my fit for the day so people could find me at the con. And the first thing I see is like, I ran into Quinn, and everyone in the comments was like, I'm so sorry for you. Like get a grip, man. No, dead ass, get a grip. Like, get a grip. I don't know what to tell you, but get a fucking grip. Everyone else was dope though. Oh, also I signed a guy's fucking PlayStation 5, bro. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker had me sign his PS5, like dead ass. He was like, yo, can you sign my PlayStation? I was like, you brought your PlayStation? He opens up a backpack and just whips that shit out. I was like, bro, you don't need a picture with me. Can I get a picture with you? I asked him for a picture because I was like, this is fucking crazy. I never once in my life had somebody ask me to sign something this fucking expensive. I was like, yo, bro, if I get canceled, just magic eraser that bitch. Literally just magic eraser that bitch. And then I posted this on like my Instagram, like with my like real life friends, and what someone swiped up on my story and was like, why is your handwriting so shit? I was like, bro, it's supposed to look like lightning. Okay. That's why the ends are kind of squiggly and the you know, it's supposed to look like lightning. Come on now. I might also, my signature, start making the Q, like the little line in the Q be like a lightning bolt too, like here. Yeah, this is supposed to look like lightning. That's supposed to look like lightning. That's the point. That's the point. I might even start connecting the ends. But yeah, he was getting everyone to sign it, and I think I was the first person he saw, because this was like day one. This was day one when I saw this. I wonder how many signatures he got, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, post the update picture. Paper bag a friend. But he put that shit in his backpack. Actually crazy. What a fucking legend, bro. But my partner and I were fully prepared to run into someone who's a mega hard on our radar and a piece of shit, and we were fully okay with just being chill people. People need to get a grip of cons. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, no one was rude to me at the convention, like, aside from like talking shit on Twitter. But I mean, it's whatever, man. I'm used to it. It's a very good reminder that like the shit on Twitter is like not real, bro. Like, I mean, it is real, but it's like, it doesn't really reflect how the general public feels about you, like 100% of the time, you know? Did I accidentally call you your dead name? I mean, yeah, someone screamed it at me. I'm not gonna lie. Someone was like, yo! And I was with them like, yo, bitch, keep your fucking voice down. The fuck you doing here? Like, yo, like, shut up. Like, what the fuck is, like, what is this? And they're like, sorry. And I was like, yeah, no, like, shut your dumbass the fuck up. Yeah, everyone else I met, aside from that stalker bitch, was fucking lit. Appreciate all of y'all. And the stalker bitch is so mentally ill, they don't even know they're the stalker bitch. So if they hear me talk about it, they're not even gonna know it's them. Which is so crazy. Like, how do you not know? But whatever. You get any gifts? Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of merch from the artists. I got
Quinn, how are you today?
I got this.
Did you stream yesterday? I don't even remember if
this.
you streamed this weekend anyway. I just wanted to say hello, so hello. Anyway, have some bits and have a good day.
I got a bunch of shit, deadass. A lawyer gave me his card and was like, in case you need me. And I was like, you know what? You know me pretty well, because I definitely... Yo, you know, it's crazy when a lawyer screams across the fucking room and is like, yo, Quinn, come over here trying to talk to me about legal representation. Like, damn, my reputation is fucking cooked, bro. Like, I was with a group of like 3 clouded people. He ain't call out none of their fucking names. He's like, yeah, you need to talk to me. I was like, yo, what you mean I need to talk to you, buddy? Like, come on now. I need to talk. Like, you know I'm a legal liability. Like, he's like, you should protect yourself. I was like, yo, fuck you. Dead ass, fuck you. You right, but fuck you. I took his business card, though, so, you know. Shout out to this law firm or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna hit y'all motherfuckers up. And they're not like a VTuber law firm. Like, they're not on some shady shit. Like, they're just a real law firm that some guy that works for the law firm convinced them to allow him to go to Offkai as a business expense, get a booth so we can meet VTubers that he fucks with and also do his job. I was like, I literally told him you're a genius, bro. I was like, you are a genius. Like, you are actually a genius. You scam your company and you probably are getting new clients. So you are a fucking genius. Like, fuck that. Work harder, not smarter, bro. Yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna look into their fucking. I'm actually gonna like probably hit them up. I'm dead ass because they are a legal law firm that does a lot of shit, and I'm kind of. What are their prices like? Hold on now. Damn, this shit is kind of expensive. No cap, this is kind of expensive. You know what? At least if you're independent, they give you lower prices though. I ain't gonna lie, I can only afford the cheapest plan. Nah, because just entering like the 10-figure range on the highest plan, you got me fucked up. I'm not that, you know, I ain't that shit. Lawyers tend to be expensive. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was crazy though. Anyways, it was fun. It was great meeting everyone. I'm definitely gonna hit up this lawyer though, at least for like some IP protection shit. They're at the con, ask for the con discount. I mean, I got the guy's card, bro. Independent lawyers are cheaper. Yeah, no, this is a good law firm. I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely the problem. This is like an entertainment law firm, but whatever. Fuck it. Personally, I need to look into some legal protection shit. Just in case, yo, y'all see like fucking H3 suing motherfuckers. Like, in case that shit happens to me, listen, that way, like, if you get like an LLC, they only sue the business. So you don't go like broke, dead ass. You can just lose all your business assets, which I'd be so fine with, bitch. If I can still eat, okay, fuck it. I'll go broke for like, you can lose all my business assets for like a time being, fuck it. You know, I'm quite impressed with that H3 situation. I'm not gonna lie, I looked into it a little bit. And I'm kind of on his side. And I don't really fuck with him as a person or his opinions. But everyone that reacted to the video essentially said, we're doing this as a market replacement. They're saying like, they pretty much said like, yeah, you can watch this so you don't have to watch his video and get him money, which is illegal. And then also they didn't really pause and add any commentary. And they all admitted that they essentially were only streaming it so that people wouldn't watch his original video. They all said that, and then none of them added anything, and then they profited off. Like, you can do react content. When I do it, I'll always pause. I'll switch from like the react screen to the full screen and talk for a bit. If you do that, that's transformative. But what they did is some of them didn't even commentate, and then they were bragging about how they were you could ethically watch it through them, which, like, whether you agree with Ethan or not on his views, I don't know any of the politics of any of these fucking groups, okay? I don't watch any of them, okay? I don't want to. But they didn't add any commentary and then bragged about how they were stealing his content, which is an open and shut case. Also, entrapment doesn't exist in IP law. So people saying like, oh, this is an entrapment case, that's criminal law. This is civil. So yeah, he's winning a lawsuit for sure. But he legally can, is the thing. Like, that's the thing. Whether you agree with it ethically is another discussion, but they all admitted they were stealing it. And none of them paused and talked really much. So, yeah. If they didn't do that, I think he would have given them a break. Or at least, like, because he fought for fair use years ago, right? So he kind of knows the law around it. And it is a gray area, but if you admit, the biggest thing for fair use law is your content cannot be a market replacement, meaning it cannot be a substitute for the other content. And if you go on record saying it's a substitute for the other content, you're fucked. And every single person he sued said, this is how you can watch his video without getting him views. That's me saying, this is market replacement for the content. Illegal. There were 6 other streams that he said he was not going after. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's probably like for the creator space in general, it's kind of a scummy move, sure. But legally he can do it. So I'm not mad at it. I don't know anything about the politics, but I'm not mad at it personally. And maybe people are gonna get mad at me for this opinion. But like, I'm not mad at it. Because they admitted to stealing his shit. But I don't support any of his other views, honestly. He's fucking crazy in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
Science experiments, so let me just say, don't try chocolate ice cream and hot dogs. But ramen and chocolate ice cream is good, as well as takis and ice cream.
Ramen and chocolate ice cream?
Cucumber and broccoli taste good with chocolate ice cream.
Ew.
You should try them combos. Cheer 200.
Are you pregnant, bro? What the fuck is this nasty shit? Yo, you want what the fuck I got? Yo, there was a, yo, my fucking big back ass, bro. One day I was walking in the morning to get like Starbucks or some shit, and I saw this place that was like hot fudge, ice cream, cookies. I was like, I made a mental note. I'm like, bitch, we coming back to this later. Yes, sir. Yo, I ended up going there with like, me and Ice got fucking like custom milkshakes, bro. You could put whatever you wanted in. I got a milkshake with fucking Kit Kats and Twix in it. Oh my God, my life was complete, bro. It was so good. He put gummy bears in his with chocolate ice cream and they mixed it. And I was kind of like, that's not good, is it? He's like, yeah, not really. But like, I didn't think they were going to blend the gummy bears together. I'm like, they literally said they were going to blend it. He's like, yeah, it was kind of like a weird fruity shot. The chocolate ice cream was good, but like, yeah, I was not fucking with the gummy bears. He's like, I thought they were going to be on top. I was like, yeah, I mean, you probably could have asked for that, but you put it in the mix in section. But yeah, I got a medium. I almost got a large. I wish I got a large, not gonna lie. But that place had like some weird like fumes going on in there. Like it like was kind of hazy. And I was like, what the fuck? Tasted good though. There was also some event going on in the area. Like a basketball event. And there was like different courts, and there was one for like semi-pros, like adults, kids, like teenage kids, kids, and then there was one for like disabilities with like people with like you know, one leg, like fake legs and shit. It was crazy. Like they had like different courts for like different like groups, and it was some big basketball event. There was like a farmer's market. There was a bunch of like food trucks. It was kind of cool. I walked around there one day because like I didn't really have anything going on. I don't really know what the fuck was going on either, but I don't know, it was really cool. I got like some fucking like I got a homemade I love me some Mexican food. I had someone make me like some home was, I think, empanadas? I think homemade empanadas at this one food truck, which was really good. And then I got like homemade lemonade by another one with like tahini around the edge. Which tahini's kind of interesting. I never had it before. So the way you talk about food is more passionate than you would admit about any partner you would get. No, that's honestly true, bro. Yo, because y'all got to remember, I used to be 5'2", 200 pounds. Okay, if you that big and that short, you eat. Okay, you eating good. And you eating a lot, and you eating plentiful. Okay, so the big back has never left me internally. Okay, it's still inside of me. All right. The porker never left me. Okay. And before you call me fat phobic, my sister called me that when I was fat. Okay, it's a joke about my trauma. All right. It's a joke about my trauma. Yeah, I really had a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I was very happy that everyone I met was super nice, and I don't know. It was just, it was very nice. Like like I said, I really thought everyone was gonna hate me. I really did. I really fucking did. But it was a lot of fun. And I had something going on every time, which was also a lot of fun. Am I like cucumbers with lemon and tahini? I've had that before. At an Asian restaurant. At like Din Tai Fung or some dumb shit. Maybe it was a little bit different, but they did like cucumbers with like tahini and shit on them at Din Tai Fung, whatever the fuck. I didn't really fuck with it because it was like cold and spicy. It's just not, I don't like cold spicy shit. That's my thing. I don't really fuck with cold spicy shit. It's gotta be like hot. But yeah, super good experience. I also met like Ricky. I met a lot of people. There's no tahini at Din Tai Fung. I don't know, man. They put some spicy shit on the cucumbers. Some shit like that. I don't know. It was similar though. It was similar. It was similar. It was similar. Yo, my whole timeline is Love Island shit. Is Love Island worth watching? I heard it's good. Okay, I saw some tweet about a food challenge where they like spat food on each other though. Like, that's fucking weird. Remember y'all telling me to audition for that? Imagine I go on that bitch and I have to spit fucking food in someone's mouth. Hell fucking no. You got a wife? Nah, Carlos G does not got a wife. That motherfucker is single as fuck. I refuse to believe he has a wife and his ass is in here all the time, bro. That bitch lying. That bitch is lying. He's trying to piss me off. I wish I would have gone to Offkai before this was like, yo, I almost went to, what's the fucking convention there that motherfuckers be going to? So, Takutan? I almost went to that bitch this year. I was almost convinced. But none of the homies are going, so like, I'm not going. If everyone was going, I would have fucking gone, but... Hiya. That's on the other side of the country for me? Oh, bitch, I don't fucking know then. I don't know, man. Canada's so big, but the population is so small. I'm like, what's going on? Yay, yay, yeah. I dropped the card. The Oshi bar card. I love my partner sleep when I'm watching your shit. But there's no way you have a fucking wife, bruh. There's no fucking way, bro. Yo, if his zesty ass can get a wife, I can get a wife, motherfucker. You can't be too zesty for women, I guess. Type shit. You my hope. And if not, you baiting me. Nah, I don't believe that shit. That's some bullshit. That is some fucking bullshit right there. You do not have a wife. You lying right through your fucking teeth. Being zesty is the least of your issues. All right, what's the most of my issues? Actually, chat, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have a hot date. I might stream in the morning, actually, so I don't miss it because I just got back from fucking... Have you seen the K-pop Demon Hunters? I'm going to be honest, that doesn't seem like my thing, but I'll check it out. Have you heard about K? Yeah, but I saw it on Twitter. Quinn with the wife, I need to see that. I don't know about all that now. Nigga's got a KDA vibe going on. It kind of gave me those vibes when I saw it. Like it gave me like KDA and what's the other league group they had? It gave me like those vibes. KDA and like Heartsteel or not Heartsteel. Was it Heartsteel? Some opponent to avoid saying smashing person of the week. Yes, so you with Tatiana. All right. You with Tatiana. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Being a Tatiana is fine. Like I never really appreciate cons. I'm gonna be honest. Here's my opinion about most cons. If you go there alone, you're gonna be fucking bored. There's not ever enough to do at the con to justify going there by yourself if it's a far trip. Unless you plan other shit outside of the con. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was at the con maybe 30% of the time. 30-40% of the time. The other percent of the time I was out with friends at some parties, like doing other stuff, you know, like other events. If you just go to the con, it's normally not that fun. Because especially if it's not super big, you can kind of get through it in like a day. It's normally like the stuff going around outside of it, friends that are going, that kind of make it worthwhile. At least in my opinion. I do want a wife though. Yeah, that too. I'm mostly doing it because I spend time with friends. Yeah, like I remember like when I was younger, I went to TwitchCon by myself and I was like, damn, this is lame as fuck. Cause like low key, there's not enough going on. You know? Yo, I'm so tired of seeing this, bro. Y'all ever seen this video of the guy like boxing and that he fucking ruined his life or whatever? I see this like once every like fucking 6 months and it makes me depressed. Social extrovert and social content on one day event. I fucking agree, actually. I agree. Literally, I would have been bored as fuck if I didn't have friends going. Genuinely. But also, I'm not good at making friends with new people. Well, I mean, I did make friends with new people, but I have to meet you through a friend. You have to be at some event with my other friends. I can't just be like raw dog new people. Raw dog new people is too difficult for me. You know? I need like a friendship condom. Oh, I also met Bricky. And he had me try these like fucking flavored toothpicks he made, which were fucking crazy, bro. I didn't know those existed. I think he made them. Yeah, they're like mint flavored toothpicks, and they were like really, they were like pretty deep. They were minty. Like they were minty. I was like, damn, you're kind of the goat for making these, bro. What the fuck? I went to a con last year alone and met people like VTubers. I don't know. Y'all different from me. Me personally, I couldn't do that shit. But also, there's like some level of paranoia with me because like a lot of people who went there knew who I was. I didn't want to end up joining some random group with a bunch of fans of me that were like fucking, I don't know, and then say the wrong thing in front of the wrong person. And then like I'm cooked, you know? That's also why I'm a little bit like, that freaks me out a little bit, you know? But maybe that's a me problem. I'm in the bathroom. I'll be back. Celebrity moment. Yo, I had motion at this con. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I never felt more relevant in my entire life. And the thing is, I really ain't shit. I really ain't shit. Yo, let me get the. What the fuck? I'm getting water. More agua. Making more gamer subs. This time it's the non-caffeinated version. I'd watch a chair podcast. I need to get chair emotes made, honestly. Tomorrow, I'll hit up the fucking artist for that, bro. I might even get like 3 chair emotes made, bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. Like different, like chair love, you know, like chair, like, I don't know. Y'all give me suggestions, bro. Let me put that shit on my calendar. You see the human version of Chair Coon? I did. Mission chair emotes plus new banner. I literally asked an artist for a commission like fucking 4 months ago and I've not gone back to them. They don't really do commissions though, so I don't think they're gonna be super busy, but anyways, I'm making Rain's flavor. Which honestly, yo, like not because they're my friend. I'm not being I need to try more actually. I tried Bow's flavor recently. That shit is fucking heat. Acid Rain. This one's goated. 10% off. Use code Quinn. Gamer subs. Amazing people. They did my merch. Merch should be shipping in like a month or 2. Is he where you're insane? Bro, yes. I've been lurking for 3 years. Bro, there were a lot of people at the con that were like, you probably don't recognize my name, but I lurk. And I fuck with y'all. Appreciate y'all for doing that. Seriously. Seriously. Lurkers, y'all the backbone of the community, dead ass. Because most people that watch streams don't talk. Like, you know, they just use it in the background. You know, the heat has been crazy here, but are all gamer subs flavors sugar free? Yes. Yes. I mean, you can double check if you want, but to my knowledge, yes. They're normally like at most like 5 calories, but normally they're like less than that. Like the entire thing, it's like less than a calorie. Like 100 yesterday, yo, like I feel like a month ago I got like an alert from my mom being like, yeah, the area you live in is hotter than Death Valley right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Death Valley in the Sahara in Africa? Like fuck? It was like 115 or some shit. It was fucking crazy. I don't know, man. The weather in San Jose was perfect though, honestly. It was nice. It was cool at night, but not super cool. And it was fucking hot during the day. I don't know why Cardi announced. Yo, I'ma be honest. Listen, I fuck with Cardi. What the fuck? September is crazy, bitch. Do it during. I don't know why she didn't just drop a summer album, in my opinion. Maybe she wanted hype, but I feel like there's been enough hype for your fucking album for years at this point. Like, you should have dropped that bitch, like, drop it like fucking August or something. You don't need that long for people to like, you know, in my opinion. People have been waiting. But yeah, any of y'all I met at Offkai, fuck with y'all. Y'all were, most of y'all were the goats, bro. Cardi's a ripoff of Nicki Minaj. They're style-wise, they're so different. In my opinion. They're not even similar to me. Want to say hi? Say as a chronic illness girly solidarity. Well, I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, thank you. Cardi and Nicki, in my opinion, are not even in the same lane, bro. Cardi's like hood drill rap. Nicki's like pop rap. Very different vibes. The one who's closest to Nicki is probably Doechii, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm tired of every rap girl or whatever being compared to Nicki, though. Like, it's so tired, man. Cardi needs to bring the heat because Outside was meh. I agree. Outside was not that good. I was a little disappointed. Like, it's okay. It's cute, but I wasn't really fucking with it. I was expecting something a little bit more hard. The last verse was decent, but the rest of it, I was kind of like, eh. She wasn't supposed to release it. Wait, why did she end up releasing it? Why do they keep forcing her to release shit she didn't want? Like, I know the one song she did as a favor for Partisan, but because her album contracts, probably label because she didn't like that song. Didn't it get like leaked beforehand? I mean, it's the song is doing well. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to her. Yeah, it just seemed kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. It did seem a little weak for her, energy wise. Like, I feel like it was very like mellow, which I don't know. I didn't like it, or I didn't hate it. It was okay, you know. But like, she should have definitely like there was not that Cardi energy that I expect. It was more like mellow, and I was kind of like, I'm not really fucking with this. I gave it a listen like today actually at the airport. I was like, fuck it, I'll listen to it. It wasn't my thing. Do you fly first class? No, it's a 3-hour flight. It's a waste of money. Waste of fucking money. Waste of fucking money. Oh my God, also, I met the one like some like VTuber riggers and stuff too. Say that for international trips. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Also, both of my flights were like dead empty, so I just had full leg room. Is economy okay? I mean, bitch, like it's 3 hours, bro. I don't need that much legroom for 3 hours. Was the flight at 4 a.m.? Yes. I got home at like 12 though. No, well, I had to leave at 4. The flight was at 6. I had to leave to go to the airport at 4. Low key, the airport was kind of packed at 4. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was dead ass confused. Like, I remember I was putting my shit in the Southwest area. I was like, why are there so many motherfuckers here this early? I was like, what the fuck? Yo, but have y'all ever been on like the first flight of the day? Bro, the planes are always fucking freezing. Oh my God, bro. No, I'm so glad I brought like a coat and shit. Bro, what the fuck? I was freezing my ass off. I don't know why the first flights of the day are always so fucking cold. That's how it is flying, being chronically ill. It's fucking terrible, honestly. I hate flying. It's the worst. Too uncomfortable to sleep. I'm too tall to sleep. Feel like shit. The fucking altitude changes. It fucks with my head. I have like fucking chronic sinus problems. Fucks with that. Yeah, it's terrible. I have like EDS and like restless leg problems, so it's just uncomfortable. And if I go like to like somewhere like Japan or Europe, I have to get like business class where you can lay down, or it's too uncomfortable. I mean, I thugged it out on the way to London somehow, from Heathrow to fucking, you know, where the fuck I'm at. But that wasn't as bad for whatever reason. I don't know why I was okay on those flights. I think because I was like not tired and like watching shit. All I know is the food they gave you on fucking like British Airways is so dick. It's so bad, but it's like British food, so I guess that's why. But it was so fun. I was like, I do not want a bean plate, bitch. What the fuck? You would throw it up for London, but to Japan? Yo, Japan is way further too. London was like 8 hours where I was coming from. Japan was like 14, bitch. That's like damn near double. That's like damn near fucking double. Yeah, I flew economy to London and went to London and got food poisoning and filmed a reality show for like 3 days straight for it to get scrapped. Great experience. Oh my God, you want to know who else I met actually? You know the guy that did all my graphics? Like these and stuff? I met him there too. Yeah, but when I flew to Japan, JAL is fucking goated, bro. That was literally the best fucking airline I ever flew on. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was clean. They gave me whatever the fuck I wanted. They gave me like ice cream twice. They had like snack bars. They had movies. I had like foot room. I mean, honestly, when I flew to Europe, it was good too. Well, when I flew to Europe from... I flew on Delta, I think. That was good too. The way there. On the way back, I flew American and it was kind of annoying, but the first class experience was fine. It was just everything else. And then I watched Attack on Titan for like 12 hours straight. But yeah, fucking like, yo, if I'm flying like across the Atlantic, bitch, I'm flying business class. Unless it's like 8 hours. I don't really care for that. But if it's like, if we enter into double digits of hours for me being in a fucking plane, I am flying in a nice seat. And I'm doing something there that is going to make me money. Or something that will at least pay for the plane ticket. Unless I have like a rich fucking partner in like 10 years and they can like fucking fund my life. Like some of my friends. Honestly, I have goated friends though, not gonna lie. Like I had a friend offer to fly me out to Korea. I'm like, damn. You gonna fly me out? We not even fucking? It's crazy. Appreciate you. I didn't go though. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back to the fucking UK, honestly. Not gonna lie. There's got to be like some crazy shit for me to do there. Honestly though, you know V Expo, I did meet the girl that was running that, and she did talk to me about maybe comping my flight to go to that. So if I go to that, I'll be there. Maybe. Maybe. It depends on where it is, because I don't like taking too many breaks off from streaming. Yeah, it kind of depends. Kind of depends. Yeah, the amount of people that walked up to me were like, what you think about this drama? And I literally would just like laugh and like be like, I have no opinion. At Offkai is crazy. I go like, no, not viewers, there's other streamers. Like, yo, what you think about this? I'm like, yeah, you got that, sir. You got that, sir. I'm good. I'm good. That situation, I don't even want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Because I touched it once and it's been a nightmare since. I was listening to this in my head. I was like, yeah, we not saying shit. We not saying shit. Can I be sappy and thanks for all the years of being conscious of nice and FU energy. I vibe. I fuck with the vibes. Well, thank you, Stay Space. I appreciate it. You know, I was like, I'm not touching that situation. I was like, I have no opinion. I already said what I said like a while ago, and it's, you know, it's not been looking up. I'm doing my thing now. I'm being my own entity. Glad the sticky note traveled with you. Yeah, it was in my brain, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was in my brain. It was in my fucking brain the whole time. I was like, yeah, we not saying shit. Were there free drinks at the con? I mean, at like the VIP events, yes. There was one VIP event where you had to fucking pay for your own drinks. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, this is some fucking grade A bullshit. You ain't even giving me one free drink. Not even one. Like, I understand if the +1s can't get free drinks, but like, not even like, well, I was technically a +1. I ain't gonna lie. The other place though, I still can't believe I got 8 people into that bitch. And they were like, we're at capacity. It's a very strict event. I had enough clout for them to break every single rule, get the head guy and let me bring in 8 people. Like, what the fuck? Yo, chat, I have motion. That's crazy. I'm still like blown away by that. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit is still insane to me. I cannot believe I actually pulled that shit off. Everyone in my group was like, what the fuck? How'd you pull that off? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just believed in myself. I really had nothing else. I ain't gonna lie, I just believed in myself. My friend Ice was like, yeah, you got this shit, bro. See, I told you. I was like, shut your dumb ass up. Honestly, it was 50% Ice was the reason we got in, because he really like fucking convinced me that I was that guy. He got in my head enough for me to think I could do it. And when the guy that was at the door, the security guy, was the guy that met me with his girlfriend, I was like, oh, he definitely gonna do me a favor. So, or he'd be more inclined to see, you know, more inclined to inquiry. What kind of event was that? It was basically an industry party that you needed to be like invited. It was invite only. They didn't really have, they had a strict +1 policy, but you needed to know what the +1s like a few days in advance. I tried to go to that bitch last minute. They were not having it. I went to the door. I was like, hey, what's good, bro? Can you get me in? He was like, let me talk to somebody. And then the head guy came out and I got 8 people in. I felt like a fucking G. I felt like a +8 is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they let me bring in 8 people is insane. Like, I was definitely pushing it. Like, I was pushing it, but I was like, I'm a C. I'm a C. Guy at the gate was like, yeah, we have some high profile people trying to get in. To the owner. The owner was like, oh yeah, they're good. Come here. Let me, and to the person was like, put their name on the list. Grabbed all of our, I grabbed everyone's badges, laid them all out. The lady was writing all of them down. Gave us all drink passes and everything. It was crazy. Quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag. That's what I'm saying. Everyone kept calling me that actually, which is funny. Everyone in like my friend group. Like, yeah, you're like our, they're like, because I was like, yeah, I have no fashion. They're like, nah, it works for you. You're like our quirked up white boy. And I was like, so like me dressing like a bum is like my thing. They're like, yeah, but like, that's your brand. I was like, Connor, I'm going to kill you. He literally said that. He's like, yeah, but like, that's your thing, man. I'm like, no. I'm tired of this being my thing. My thing is that I dress shitty. No, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. This is bad. We need to fix this. My PR with my fashion PR stocks is going down. Bummed white boy. That's what you get for using your work clothes there. Wait, one day I actually had a fit on though, but like low key, that was the day nobody took pictures with me, or I had the least amount of pictures taken with me. I want to show y'all a picture. I want to show y'all a picture of someone I met when I had a fit on, but like, I don't want to dox their face. So let me like just get my face in it. Well, no, they're like too much in it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to risk it. It's one of the girls at the like bar event thing. I had a fit on, but then it was cold as fuck, so I threw a jacket over it. And motherfuckers were like, bruh. But I was like, yo, like, it was cold, bro. It was cold. Yeah, I felt like an imposter the whole week. I was like the flesh tuber amongst everyone. Yeah, it's crazy when everyone knows what you look like. Like some of your like industry peers or like friends will walk up to you and they'll be like they'll start talking like they know you, and I'm like, bitch, I don't know what you look like. So then I'll be like, who are you? And they'll be like, oh, I'm this person. And I'm like, oh, because I don't know what anyone looks like. Everyone knows what I look like though. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. Yeah, I did have a fit one day when I went to a party, but I had to wear a jacket because it was cold. And then there were some other. Nah, the rest of the days, honestly, my fits were kind of ass. I mean, like this was one of my fits, bro. Like at least they got the face right is crazy. You know how many people walked up to me that didn't know I wasn't like, you're the ball guy. I was like, yo, I might crash out. Oh, this day I had a fit on. I did this day. I did. Promise. Oh, also this shit, yo, Chad. This was the first day I got there. My friends dished me for dinner, bro. This shit was, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna eat all of this. You know, this is too much. I ate the whole fucking thing. Yo, I went to the fucking, the first soul food place I found and fucking devoured that shit. Let me fucking tell you, I burnt my tongue there though. I burnt the fuck out of my tongue on those pieces of chicken. That shit was so good though. No regrets. Was it good broadening your fused horizon? How is this broadening my horizon? It's fried chicken and waffles, bro. That's like some shit I eat on a Tuesday. Did I eat anything that was broadening my horizons? I almost got like pho, but the place you're gonna go to was closed. I had pizza. I had Starbucks. I had some random cafe. That was a little bit broad for me. There was a panini with a lot of shit in it that I wouldn't normally eat. I had that soul food. I had like a burrito one day. No, I didn't broaden my horizon at all. Yeah, the reason I wanted to find a soul food spot is because that's literally like the food I eat that's all around me. And I was like really pissed off that my friends couldn't make dinner. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat the tastiest food I know. And everything around was like some Italian place. And then there was this one random soul food spot. And I was like, this looks fucking fire. So I went there. Okay, I got chicken and waffles at dinner one day, and then I realized I actually calling for a place to do bone and chicken for it. I feel like boneless would work better. Okay, I agree. Boneless is better. They didn't have boneless. Normally, I prefer chicken breast, not chicken legs and thighs. I just don't like dark meat. But I mean, I've started to like it if it's fried well and stuff. But that was good. This song's called Overthink. But I just didn't. Yeah, I agree with you. Most places don't have it bone in though. At least that I go to. I feel like it's 50-50. You can ask. Normally it's chicken tenders. But if they say like chicken wings or legs or thighs, then it's bone in normally. Crazy thing is he is Southern. Yeah, I am Southern, bro. This is like the food I see on like fucking like Fifth Avenue, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's everywhere. That's why I wanted that, because I was mad. When I'm mad, I like shit I like. You know? It's just like I'm eating waffles with a fork and a knife. No, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Normally when I eat chicken and waffles, I deadass eat them separately, but yeah. We can't forget the museum. I am a Southern belle. I grew up there. I mean, I grew up in like a big city, but it was still the South. But yeah, I've been to places where they don't do. A lot of places don't do bone in though. It just depends. How do people cut that shit in a fork and a knife? You don't, bro. You big back that shit. You big back that shit. You fucking rip the leg like into 3 pieces and you start not like biting into that shit. And your hands get all Your hands get all fucking greasy and shit. That's how you eat it. Dead ass. That's how you eat it. There's no knife and fork action happening. Talking about the waffles? Yeah, people cut that shit with a fork and a knife. I don't know. If any place that has chicken and waffles, I will get it every time. I'm not gonna lie. If you have that on the menu, I'm getting it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I mean, there have been places where, like, if I'm trying to eat better, but if I'm okay with Big Backin', I'm eating that. I'm getting that shit. So. Yeah, if I see chicken and waffles on the menu, I'm eating those the fuck up. Let me tell you. Because that shit is good 99% of the time. If the waffle's ass, the chicken is good. If the chicken's ass, the waffle's good. It's hard to fuck up a waffle. I'm just saying. The backstab you got from Offkai? Yeah, I did. I bought a bunch of merch of me. This is still crazy. I still can't believe someone unironically made a fucking standee of me, bro. That's fucking crazy. Like, damn. That's cool as shit. Me as like a Pokemon trainer. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is so lit. Hello? There you go. Shiny Umbreon. What the fuck is the new guy called? I forget, man. Dragonair. All I know is I fucked with this Pokemon. Toxtricity. Yeah, which is fire because I'm toxic and it's electric. It just fits. It just fits my personality very well. Yeah, this was fucking heat, bro. I missed the standing pre-sale. Well, that one isn't a pre-sale. This was like fan merch at Offkai. If I do another standee though, I'll hit this person up, honestly. Because this shit is goated. Yeah, the standee that's mine is this one. This is the official one. That's not like fan merch. But that shit you can't buy anymore. That shit's over. It's lived and died. Good luck getting that shit. Yeah, I'm low-key a little bit sad though. The fucking my like date video thing didn't pan out. But hey, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Another victim is crazy, bro. Another victim is dead ass crazy, bro. Bro, shout out to fucking some people literally will buy merch of like every one of their friends at the con too, which is crazy. I'm just too poor to do that. I'm gonna be honest, like dead ass. I was like, I'll buy me and Bestie, but I am too poor for anything else. I am too poor for that shit. I'm a tiny content creator now. Yo, but I still had motion. That's crazy. I listen. No. Not to be that guy. I never thought I would be the guy to get all my friends into somewhere. Because normally I'm so dead ass. I am the +1 for fucking everything. anything. I am the irrelevant one that gets in by proxy. So to be the one that got everyone in is crazy. I'm proud of myself a little bit. Riding the high forever. No, dead ass. I slept with a fucking smile after that shit. This is double allotted. This has allotted ego boost of the year. We gotta make sure he stays humble double time now. Yo, this did give me kind of an ego boost. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit. It was just nice. I don't know, man. Like I said, I really just thought everyone hated me. So. Why is this just censoring itself? When the fuck did it just start censoring itself? What the fuck? But like, this was never the clean version. And it's like it's glitching out. It's not even like censored. Wait, now it's fine? What? I'm skipping that shit. That don't piss me the fuck off. Okay, it was just that. Maybe I need to add the. Maybe they fucking swapped around the versions or whatever. Thank God it glitched. Yo, you are a hater, bro. So you look so happy. I feel bad humbling you. You can't humble me, bro. I got motion. You can't undo what has been done. You can't undo what has been done. I got everyone in that bitch. Say what you want. In that moment, I had motion.
For the motion.
See, I got motion. Thank you, last gas. See, for the motion. Please don't let it get to your head. Yo, it's just that one thing. Okay? I had motion one time. Let me. I told someone about that and they're like, damn, that's kind of hard. I was like, I know, right? Me? Like, who would have expected it? Okay, anyways. I'm still irrelevant, so. And Twitter's right about everything. I am awful. The worst person on God's green earth, actually. I actually spat on everyone I met. Yeah. No, I made them sick on purpose. I actually hate everyone. You know what? After being hit on for a year, I can't blame you entirely. That's what the fuck I'm saying, bro. That's why I'm trying to ride the positivity. Because, like, low-key, I literally thought I was going to go there and I was going to be, like, fucking... People were going to be, like, taking pictures of me from unflattering angles, like, shitting on me. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm going to give people ideas. I'm gonna give motherfuckers ideas. My fault, gang. I do not want to listen to this song right now. Everything posts about FOMO blurry about the smell of the crowds. Okay, it low-key wasn't that stinky, but also, like, I wasn't, like, at the party floor and shit, because I knew that shit was gonna smell bad, bro. Not gonna lie, like free alcohol at an anime convention. An entire floor's running out with free alcohol all day. What do you think it's gonna smell like? What's the concept of refusing to shower? I don't know. I genuinely think some people are just like stinky and they just don't know. Dead ass. I don't know though. None of my friends ever smell like ass. Yo, if anyone that met me that smelled good, I would tell them they smelled good though. I was like, damn, you smell good. Like everyone that smelled good, I would tell them. Okay, because I'd be like, keep it up, bitch. You know, that was my way of being like, yeah, do more of this. If you smell good, I told you. I dead ass told you. I told at least like 20 people that they smell good. Cause it was mostly the women that smell good. I ain't gonna lie to my men, y'all lacking, okay? Them bitches got perfume on it. You ain't got shit. I mean, if you don't smell bad, I don't really give a fuck. I don't really smell like anything either. I don't really smell good or bad normally. I'm just kind of like neutral, but I didn't meet anyone that was like stinky though. Yeah, I didn't meet anyone that was super stinky. Quinn, you're chopped like me. No, don't ever put me in the chop category, bitch. I'm not chopped, okay? I'm the sirloin cut, bitch. All right. You're chopped and I'm fucking carved. All right. Yeah, that's how much grace they put on me. I'm the most expensive cut of the meat. Okay. You're the fat that they fucking discard. Don't ever call me chopped. Are you always want to say you're kind of chopped? Okay, like, you know, I'm not actually chopped though. I just say like I'm chopped to be like I'm not hot. That's what I mean. I met a lot of stinkies as a bartender. I'm not gonna lie, I also feel like people when they get like super drunk, I don't know what it is. Some people just sweat more. Like they just sweat more. And I'm like, nasty. Nasty bitches. Ugh. Gross. Grotesque. Being someone who are drunk is the worst. I kind of agree with you. I mean, to be fair though, most of the people I'm with, when they get drunk, they handle their liquor pretty well. Like they're not like acting a fool. I mean, there was like okay, listen. The bro straight group I was with handled their liquor well, or if they were kind of fucked up, they were just like, yeah, I'm fucked up, man. You know, the girly pop gay group that I was with half the time, those motherfuckers got lit. Like dead ass, like lit. Like I was like, yo, y'all are like, you need like a handler. One of them was a handler though, to be fair. One of them was a handler and was taking care of everyone. But like another time I was like, damn, y'all got lit. Like screaming and shit. I mean, not that crazy. Like, I don't hang out with people that are like fucking red flags when they get drunk, you know? And if you are a red flag when you get drunk, I will not hang out with you again, okay? I ain't hit up the motherfucker from the throw up story since. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck Alex. Is that what I called him? I ain't his real name, but fuck Alex. Women is pretending to be gay for a girl sleepover. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even have to be gay to get invited to the girl sleepover, bro. And I'm not even saying that as like a flex. Like but I genuinely don't make any of the girls I'm around uncomfortable. Because I don't fucking see them as like dating options. That's most of these motherfuckers' problem, okay? Y'all think with the wrong head, okay? You got two of them. You got to think of the one with this one, all right? Not this one, okay? Also, most of my friends, at least in this scene, are women. To be fair, like literally, actually, now that I think about it, I low-key get along with the girly pops better. I'm too straight for the girly pops. I'm too gay for the bros. I don't know. I be shapeshifting, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I grew up with sisters, though. Maybe that's why. And you still by yourself. Yo, shut up, bitch. Yeah, I've never made a move on any of my female colleagues or like work adjacent people in my entire life. Not one. Because that's the responsible thing to do. Crazy. I know it's so hard to believe. I don't know. Some of these male VTubers, y'all motherfucking need y'all need priority help, okay? And remember, this is work. This is like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with people, man. I don't know. Some people are just weird. Oh my God, me too, twin. Okay, but you're like gay, you know? So if you made a move on a woman, I would be kind of like concerned, dead ass. I love your VTuber model. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Also, I know you said you saw one hot guy and no hot girl. I mean, there were some hot girls for sure, but I feel more safe saying I saw a hot guy because people aren't going to be like, oh, that's weird. You know, I'm not like looking at people like, yo, I saw this cosplay with the fat ass, man. Like, yo, it was great. Like, what the? No, I don't like that. That shit is like, I don't like doing that shit. It's just weird to me, personally. I ain't really one with the locker room talk and shit. I mean, like, if I'm with the bros in their locker room talking, like, I'll feed into them doing it, but I never, like, have my own opinion. Or I'm never like, did you see the booty on her? Like, I never bring that shit up first. Because I genuinely, my brain is not wired that way. Like, I just don't, like, I don't know, man. My hormones are not that, like, I don't see a booty and I'm like, oh my God, this is so incredible. I need to tell somebody about this. I'm just like, oh. Okay. You know, I don't know. I just don't care enough, man. I don't even think about it half the time, too. I mean, sometimes I will, but it's more like fleeting. Most of the times I low-key missed it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Most of the time I miss it and someone else brings it up. And I'm like, where? And then I'll look. That's only how it is for me. Here for the tea, not the booty. Exactly. Feels uninappropriate to talk about someone's looks that randomly. That's kind of how I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't really stop other people from doing it because I'm gonna be honest. Like, as much as I see like fucking girly pop, you know, women in STEM allies on Twitter be like, locker room talk is disgusting. As someone who is like in a lot of girlfriend groups, y'all bitches do that shit too. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking say it. The girly pops do that shit as well. Okay, society is just more okay with it. All right, I've heard some of the most foul shit leave some of these women's mouths about some guy they saw walk by. And I'm like, damn, y'all on that shit too? I'm like, okay, shit. I mean, so, hey. Also, when girls do it, it's more oddly specific too. Like, they're like, yeah, I want him to like rearrange my like fucking, like I want him to destroy my cervix. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? You said that? You. Okay, you gotta chill. Whenever I hear guys do it, they're just like, damn, look at that ass, bro. I'd hit that. Would you hit that? Like, that's how guys do it. It's like they think less about it. The girls are on some like oddly specific fan fiction shit. Like, y'all are fucking creative. I'll give it to the bitches. They're creative. Okay, the bros, y'all not that creative, to be honest with me. I mean, some of y'all creative, but like, it's not as creative in my opinion. It's not as creative. Also, there's something about like when a girl does it, I'm like, it surprises me a little bit. So, but yeah, no, I've seen it in both sides. I personally just don't engage in that sort of thing because I just feel weird about it, man. I'll be like, oh, this person is hot or this person is pretty. And that's kind of the most it will go for me because, I don't know. I just don't think like that. I'm not like, wow, I want them to step up. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm like less inclined and wired that way compared to normal people. I low-key, genuinely, this is my opinion about it. I feel like people play it up. But like maybe people actually are that like, you know, like that wired to be that horny all the time. I dead ass, like I partially think it's a meme. But like maybe I'm wrong. Like everyone I'm hearing, I'm like, oh, this is half a joke. But I feel like some people definitely dead ass. And that's the problem. But like I just don't, I'm not aware because I am not wired that way at all, bro. At all. I'll be like, yeah, they're good looking, and like that's kind of it. Or like, yeah, I'll talk to them, that's kind of it. But I would like, I'll never bring up like any sort of like dirty locker room-esque conversation about anyone I see publicly ever, because I just am not comfortable with it. I'm not uncomfortable if other people do it, but it's like I just don't, I literally will not see an attractive person and my first thought will ever be something like that. My first thing is like I'll be a little bit nervous around them at the most. Or I'll think to myself, damn, they're really pretty. And that's kind of it. You know? I pretend to be gay while I got a girlfriend. Is that considered cheating? What do you mean pretending to be gay when you got a girlfriend? I wanted to see when I saw you when I just walked because I got scared and now I could walk away. Bro, yeah, no, say hi, bro. If you see me, say hi. I mean, it's like your only chance, so might as well. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got no qualms with it. That's why I'm at the event, bro. It's for you to say hi. I never thought I was asexual because I never thought about anyone like that. I feel like I was raised with a lot of shame around commenting on women's appearance or finding women attractive, to the point where like I genuinely like kind of like just feel weird about even expressing it. I'm not gonna lie. Even calling like on stream when I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh, that girl's pretty. Like part of me feels weird doing that. Actually. Like I feel like I'm crossing a boundary and like, bitch, that's a character. Like that's a character. Like that's not a real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Cause I grew up, my mom would like see like, I don't know, like Katy Perry on the TV and was like, oh, like, I can't believe people, you know, sexualize people like that. So I was like, oh, this is bad. You know, I was like, grew up like, this is bad, you know? So yeah, you never gonna catch me for no like harassment scandal, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel too much shame to even like think this way, you know? Katy Perry is crazy. You know, I remember this genuinely. Like I was looking at the TV when she was like, had like the cupcake boobs, and my mom like got mad at me and like scorned me for like looking at it. Was like, this is bad. You shouldn't look at women this way. And I was like, oh shit, okay. My fault noted. I will never look at women this way again. And because of that, like I genuinely like, I'm just uncomfortable with that sort of stuff. Like that's kind of how I was raised. I don't know. Yeah, my mom was mad that I was looking at it, so I was like, okay. I feel like there are ways to become honestly down about while being respectful about it. I just think it kind of depends. Yeah, my mom like damn near like almost beat my ass for looking at Katy Perry's cupcake boobas. So yeah. I was just looking at the TV, bro. I'm dead ass. I was just looking at the TV like this. At like age like fucking 8 or whatever the fuck. I don't even know, man. I don't know, okay? My mom was like, yeah, no, never do that again. And my sister was like, yeah, that's disgusting. And I was sitting there like, oh shit, okay. My bad, bro. My fault. Yeah, this is bad. So locker room talk and all of that has always made me uncomfortable, or I've been uncomfortable participating because of shit like that. Yo, also, can you stop talking about the Chrome time? I'm not doing screen time right now, bro. Like I'll look at it when I look at it, but like I don't want to give my opinion on it if it's not happening on stream currently, you know. It's okay. I got scolded by my mom when she saw me watching the Scott Pilgrim movie. I don't know, man. All I know is like I felt immense shame after that. Like if I ever even looked at a pair of titties, like I was like, damn, like I'm going to hell. Like that's how I felt. I genuinely felt like if I looked at anyone in like a provocative way, even if I didn't express it, that it was bad. Like if I thought it, I was like, oh shit. So for a while I was like, damn. So yeah, that's kind of why like I don't really behave weird with women is because I genuinely feel like weird about it in general. Also, I feel like there is like time and place, and I'm like so wired to like respect that. I don't know. Some people really need to learn like, I generally feel like some people need to like learn like when it's stuff is appropriate. I agree, not imposing sexuality on others feels better than being horny on main. Yeah, like that's my kind of my thing. Like even Twitter flirting sometimes I'm like, is this bad? I'm like, is this too far? And like I've seen people say some crazy shit in the community like Twitter flirting. I will feel kind of bad sometimes. And that's me Twitter flirting with like the boys. I'm like, I don't know. When you Twitter flirt, it's like crazy whiplash to me. Both extremes are bad. I feel like in my line of work, my extreme is just genuinely better. I'm not gonna lie. It saves you more shit. People aren't gonna be like this person's always been creepy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of friendly with everyone. I just feel like the girly pops are more receptive to my friendliness, genuinely. I'm not gonna lie. At least in my experience, like women have been less cold to me. So I don't know if that means like I'm a green flag or what the fuck's going on. Slay queen. Now you definitely a bum flag. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's fucking crazy. I don't know. I also feel like at least in like my like friend groups, the girls tend to be more like chatty over text. The guys are like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. You know, so like it's easier to talk to the girls. You know what I'm saying? You got sass. Most of the men lack too. That is true, bro. I don't know, man. I'm like a hybrid. I'm not gonna lie. I can blend in with the girly pops and gays and the fucking bros. It's just I just be flip flopping. I kind of assimilate. I kind of code switch my personality to fit both groups. I'm so dead ass, and it's like I don't even realize I'm doing it. I remember like I think it was Yuzu pointed out one time. She's like, yeah, you kind of just like assimilate to whatever you're hanging out with. I'm like, low key, I don't even realize. I hate yapping over text. I mean, like, I don't excessively yap over text. It's like just catching up on occasion. With my dude friends, it's like I don't even do that. I just see them and it's the same as if I didn't see them last time. Does that make sense? Like, I won't even be like, how you been? Like, I don't do that with some of the bros. But I'll see them and it's like nothing changed. Does that make sense? It just kind of depends. That's fair. People act differently depending on who they're with. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Also, I feel like most of the girls are like, I don't know. I feel like most people in the streaming scene treat me like I'm their little fucking brother. I ain't even gonna lie. Because low key, I'm younger than like most people, which is still kind of crazy. Every time I meet someone and they're like, how old are you? Oh, I'm like this age. And I'm like, I'm this age. And they're like, don't let them steal your youth. I'm like, yo, I'm not even that much younger than you. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Shit. I don't know. I give off little brother energy, I guess. Whatever. I ain't mad at it. What's the appropriate age to do freaky stuff according to you? When you're an adult? The fuck? What answer am I gonna give you that's not gonna get me canceled aside from that? When you're an adult? I don't know, man. I ain't even kiss a girl on the lips until I was like 18. So, well, no, I did technically. Well, you know, I did. But low key, like, I was a victim, so I don't know. It was not a conscious thing I did. You want me the out-of-pocket uncle soon? That's fine, honestly. Oh my God, bro, this is crazy. Okay, listen. Actually, I don't think I should talk about this on stream. I can word it in a way that y'all are gonna agree with me, but I just think it's like it's such a crazy premise that I just don't think I just think I shouldn't say it. All I'm gonna say is in an Uber driver or in an Uber one time, I was talking about like some crazy shit, okay? Like some crazy shit. And like everyone in the Uber was like, wait, I never thought about it like that. You're kind of genius. I'm like, yeah, but isn't it crazy that it's like this instead of this? And everyone was like, what the fuck? But it was like the most out of pocket shit. I mean, like you could ever think of. I was making a point about. And then like we got out of the Uber and I was like, oh shit, we were just in an Uber. I was like, I'm so sorry if your Uber rating goes down. Like my fault, bro. That was crazy. I like it was that bad. I was like, yo, my fucking fault if your Uber rating goes down. Cause that what the fuck I just said was crazy. What I just said was fucking crazy, bro. Like I was like debating like the ethics of shame around like crazy like relationship dynamics that are like not ethical. Cause I was like saying like I kind of want to just say it because I think it's funny, but I probably shouldn't. No, I'm not going to. Do it? Nah. I don't win. DM it? I don't even know how to explain this to you in DMs, to be honest. It's so elaborate. As a child labor clickbait. Okay. I'm going to DM it to my mod and see what he says because he's going to be like, what the fuck? Yo, watch. My mod is going to read this and be like, you can't say that. I typed the entire point to him. But like, I have a point. I do have a point, but it's just like, it's crazy. It's not a point that should be shared. Yo, they sent this emote. Yeah. This is the response they gave me. Yo. Nah, yo. But I have a point though, right? I have a point though, right? I have a point though, right? Working with HR to not get canceled. How bad would it be though? I mean, like if I explain the point fully, it will not, it's not bad. But if any second of the point is cut out of context, it looks terrible. And considering how people love to do that to me, I'm not gonna say it. Does that make sense? It's one of those things where it's like a well-articulated point. Okay, my mod agrees with my point. But they said you probably shouldn't say it anyways. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say it anyways. But like I said something out of pocket that was like a valid point, but it was about such an out of pocket conversation that everyone was like, what the fuck? But then they were like, wait, you're kind of cooking. I feel like that's kind of how it works for me though. People are always like, wait, what the fuck? And then they're like, wait, you're cooking. Because the first sentence I ever say when making a point is always the worst one. You know what I'm saying? I always be like, I think thing A, and it just sounds crazy. And then I explain it, everyone's like, wait a damn minute, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it works with me most of the time. Y'all hear me say my opinion and shit. So, do you lack the vocabulary to explain it? No, there's no subject or way I could explain this that wouldn't be terrible out of context. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hi, handsome. What's up, Ursula? Your Twitter's been kind of dry, Quinn. Drop the lore. What you mean my Twitter's been dry? I just dropped all the Offkai lore. What you mean? Where you been, huh? I've been live for 3 hours and 18 minutes. You're late, buddy. You're late, bucko. You're late, bucko. Says you. Listen, I'm never 3 hours late now. 40 minutes, I'll give it to you. 3 hours? 3 hours? Also, I waited like damn near 40 minutes before even getting into the stories. I miss them. You know of any online stores with merch? No. I don't really approve of people selling like fan merch to me on the internet. You know, but the other stuff I'm fine with. What's up, Aurora? Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson. Yo, can you stop? Listen. Pause. Can you stop expecting me to do thing A, B, C, D, E, F, G? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, let me vibe. You know, let me vibe. Are you gonna make a merch haul video? I'll probably post it on my extras channel. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see that last thing. No, I refuse. Yo, my voice is shot. I swear to God. I hope I'm not getting sick, bro. You signed some PlayStation 5? Your voice got a couple times. Yeah, no, dead ass. Hopefully it's not the post-con flu. I'm gonna be honest. I had bad allergies before I went. So, and it's super dry. Where I live, it's super humid. It was super dry up there. So I think that's definitely fucking me up. But my throat was burning before I went to that bitch because I have bad allergies. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not the post-con flu. I normally don't get that shit, but also my immune system is so shot. I'm surprised I normally don't get it. If I'm being honest with you. Like I should get that shit. Has your nose ever felt so dry that it hurts? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yo, that shit fucking sucks so bad. It's the worst. It's the worst. Yeah, normally I'll put like saline in that bitch. To be honest, I'll put like saline in that bitch. That will fix it. Saline will fucking fix my shit right the fuck up. Right the fuck up. What's interesting the flu when it called? The flu is like the influenza virus. A cold is like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm a little bit sick. That's kind of how it is normally. That's the main difference. Yo, chat, I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna stream, bro, because I have a date, but I am also going to AX, and I don't want to ditch y'all for like too many days, bro. Yo, chat, I think I have a full schedule this week. I know, crazy. I never would have guessed. How long is AX last? I'm gonna be gone from the 3rd to the 6th. I should be able to stream on the 7th. Actually, when is my flight on the 7th? I should be able to stream on the 7th, I think. Yeah. Are you going to any other cons here? I'm going to AX, but don't go to AX if you want to meet me, because I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to be in that bitch for like a day or two. Maybe just a day. AX is just an excuse for me to hang out with my friends in LA. Okay? And then some of my creative friends are going, and I'll probably link up with them, but like low-key, I'm going to like fucking like parties and like Disney World, so I ain't going to be like at AX for real. So don't go there to meet me. I'll be at TwitchCon. Password of my day had a car accident again. Yo, I still can't believe that happened again, bro. I'm being honest. Wait, actually, this person already had a car accident. They've passed the tribulation of God. Yo, someone in my comment section on something about this was like, this is God's way of testing to see if they truly love you. If they are able to prevail through the car accident, then they're the one. But I'm like, everyone that I've gotten in a car accident with has gone on like another date afterwards. So like it never stops anyone. So it's like, how are 4 people the one? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't fuck with like 3 of them. So like, what you mean by 4 people are the one? Like, the fuck we on about? Fuck we on about? Now this was just much for a bum. Okay. You saying the bum word is like crazy. I'm not like that far. I had some motion, bro. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, college. I had a little bit of motion. Just a little bit. I'm not as bummy as I could be. I could be more of a bum. I'm kind of like a successful, moderately successful bum. Yes, you did. Besides the work clothes on social events. Quinn's future date watching this. If you just know that if you date him, you will probably get into an accident. Okay, well, the person that I'm going on this dinner date with tomorrow, I have been on like 7 dates with. So I think I'm gonna be out of the bitchless cavern soon, chat. I'm leaving y'all motherfuckers. Y'all gonna be single by yourselves. Yeah, bitch. Is this the one? Okay, I don't know about all. Yo, the one is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers that be saying it's the one after like a month of knowing them. I'm like, y'all are mentally ill. I'm sorry. You do not know, bro. Anyone that's like, I knew it. No, you didn't. Okay. Your dick thought they were attractive. Okay. Your punani just shed a tear. Okay. But you did not know shit. Okay. Like, shut your dumb ass up. I mean, no, you'll finally have one. Oh yeah, maybe. Let's count how many days it's gonna last. Hey, it's been like 2 months. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Punani is crazy. I just think that word is so funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Or the pum pum. That's how the Caribbean say that shit. Poom poom. Yo, one time I said that on the stream. Someone's like, how does he know that? I'm like, I remember like back when I was at my old job, I was like, yeah, that's the Caribbean slang for that. And someone in the comments was like, yeah, he knows his stuff, bro. That's right. As a Caribbean, we do say that. I was like, you taking pride in the way you say, the vagina is insane to me. But you know what? I'm glad you like the fact that I know the word poom poom, okay? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like that. Shout out to you. That's fucking crazy, bro. Make the pum pum clap. That's crazy. Does mean you don't believe in Riz at first pog, or do I gotta walk by a second time? You gotta walk by like a third time, maybe even a fourth. I don't know, maybe a fifth. I don't think I'll notice you like the first 6 times, honestly. Why does poom poom sound like a cereal? Kind of does, actually, yeah. So it's on the table. You're gonna have to bring the table. You have to like bring the table with you, you know. I don't know if it's on the table a little bit much. On's a little bit much. I don't know, but you have to be willing to like, total your car. I'm so serious. If you want to date me, you have to be willing to like total your car. You can't total your car, it's not happening, bitch. Oh my god, you wanna know what I'm fucking tired of? Fuck Labubu's. Fuck Labubu. Labubu my ass. Those fucking suck. Tired of them shits. They so fucking ugly, bro. I had someone try to argue with me that like I was like the way I feel when I look at Labubus is the way you feel when you look at Teletubbies. And someone was like, no, Labubus have light behind their eyes. I'm like, no the fuck they don't. I'm like, no the fuck they don't. Light behind their eyes, my fucking ass, bro. Everyone was like flexing the Labubus. I'm like, you need like a band-aid for your boo-boo, and it's a mental boo-boo. You mentally ill. What's happening? Hello? Laboo, like what the fuck are we doing with these Labubus? Nah, these Labubus getting ridiculous, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Labubus are getting ridiculous. It's like a Furby and a Teletubby combined. That's what I'm saying. Sort of Labubu shit. They're so ugly. They're so ugly. They're so fucking ugly. Like, so ugly. And kind of creepy too, not gonna lie. Very creepy, actually. Very fucking creepy, now that I think about it. Fuck Labubus. Labubu, Labubu. Someone was singing the song too. I didn't even know there was a song. Is there a song? Or is I getting gaslit? I saw a picture of one of them without their costume thing on. Oh, hell no. Oh my God, I have a story actually that I didn't tell, but I'll tell. I don't care. I'm probably never going to do anything with this company. Let me pee. This is like a messy story. Hold on. This is a messy ass story, bro. I'm gonna pee first though. All right, chat. Here's the messy story. So, at the industry party that I got everyone into with my motion, this guy from this company walks up to me with someone else, and he's like, "Oh my God, Quinn." I'm like, "Hello?" He's like, I said something to you like 2 conventions ago, and I just really want to apologize to you because I didn't know it was you at the time. You know, you were kind of incognito, like I didn't really know what was going on. And I just want to apologize for what I said." And I was like, first of all, I don't remember what the this guy said. Okay, I do not remember. I don't remember at all. Okay, I don't remember at all. Right. However, I pretended like I did to see what it was. So I was like, "Oh yeah, you know, hey, we all kind of say stuff sometimes, you know, it happens." And they were like, "Yeah, you know, I remember you asked me about doing merch for the guys, and I told you, well, guys don't really sell that well, so I'm not interested. And I just want to apologize." And I was like, wait a damn minute. I do remember that. Now that you reminded me. Yeah, because right when I was about to debut as my VTuber, I wanted a merch company to like get everything in line. So I saw someone that did merch at a con, that did merch for a lot of people. And I was like, "Oh, would you be willing to, you know, have you ever thought about doing merch of the guys, you know, to kind of see like, gauge some interest, you know?" And they told me like, "Yeah, no, the guys don't really sell well." So, you know, I went with a different merch company. So a different merch company got my bag. Bro fumbled, dead ass. Bro, dead ass. He dead ass fumbled. And he told me like, "Oh yeah, you know, I was kind of hearing this like, well, I mean, too late now to say sorry. You not getting my money." Like, because low key, like they pretty much told me no back then. So I literally went with someone else. So they kind of like fucked themselves over, genuinely. Which is just so funny to me. It's just so funny to me. That was kind of it though. That was a messy story. But I was just like, I literally didn't remember that. Like if bro never reminded me, I would have never remembered this. But now that you reminded me, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not forgetting. Because also the fact that it was like, they pretty much admitted to me that they only felt bad because they knew it was me after the fact and that it was incognito. I'm like, so you weren't, you still hold the same opinion though. So why do I want to give you my business if you still hold the same opinion? Like that makes no sense to me. But is it true though? I don't know. To be honest, to his point, most guy VTubers in the scene are not as big as the girls. So maybe. Was because the assets maybe? Well, I don't know. It was more for like indie guy VTubers. Corpo guy VTubers sell decent if you're in part of my former thing. To be honest. But it depends. And this is nice. It's like metal. Okay, I was expecting far worse in terms of messy. Nah, I've been PRified a little bit, you know. I've been trying recently. I mean, I could have said the company name. I mean, I could have been messy. But I was like, nah. There's no point. But here's the print days. I will keep rooting for you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Gotta give that promise of 1 to 2 cancels a year. Exact. See, you understand me. You understand me. Also, thanks for the yo, I don't know why whenever they do like the chat highlight thing, it doesn't show up on my Twitch dashboard or my stream apps for like counting as bits. Because isn't that 100 bits to do? I think it is. I don't know. Shit's acting a little bit weird. Acting a little bit weird. How do you even do that? I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, it's technically 100 bits, but it doesn't show up in my activity feed. Maybe it's the power-ups. Oh, wait, my dumbass. I see it now. I had it filtered out. Oopsie. Yeah, you can't make it an alert. What power-ups? Well, that's why the message is like highlighted in purple. Because it's technically a power-up. That's what it's called, at least. I don't know. I don't really make these things. I don't really make these things. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm tired as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I've been up since 4 in the goddamn morning, and it's 10. However, I will see you guys tomorrow morning with the stream. What am I doing? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Schedule? Yes, schedule. Yes, there will be a schedule. I'm working on that right after the stream ends. Right once this is concluded. I know a schedule. I've been trying. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We should have a full week. Y'all have yourselves a damn good one. Everyone I met at Offkai, it was great meeting you guys. Seriously, it was a very ego boosting experience. Yeah, it was a very dead ass. It was an ego. I'm not even gonna lie. Like my ego was through the fucking roof. I'm not even gonna cap. I was like, God damn, bitch. I got motion. Who am I? Nah, but it's good seeing everyone. Yeah, y'all have a good one. All right. Adios.